Hello, party people. How are you guys doing? How's everyone doing tonight? Oh, God, I can hear myself again, dude. Hey, stop hearing yourself, guy. All right, thank you. How are you guys doing tonight? Hello? Hello? Does D7CK stand for Dick? Is that what that's an abbreviation for? How are you doing? Welcome in. You're doing good? Excellent. Excellent. That's good. I'm doing well. I'm doing pretty good. It's been a wonderful evening. It's actually warming up here a little bit. You know, it's been pretty cool. Duck. Oh, sorry. My bad. My bad on that. My bad, Duck. My bad. I misinterpreted that. Dirty mind. Hey, right hand up. No, hey, right hand up, Duck. That's my bad. That's my bad, Duck. That's on me. That's on me, Duck. That's my bad. Sorry. No, it's okay. That's okay. Just messing around. Just joshing. No, but the weather has been pretty good. Today's been a pretty good day. Well, there's been some things, of course, as with every day that you deal with. But we're off to an odd start. It's okay. I'm glad I didn't offend anyone. That's good. But no, today's been a pretty good day. Hopefully you guys are all doing wonderful start to the week. February, it is the month of February. Guess whose birthday it's going to be next month? I don't know, just a certain someone. What's up, Mint? How are you doing, Mint? How are you doing, Mint? Good to see you. It's going to be somebody's birthday this month. I don't know who. Who could that be? Whose birthday? Me? Is it my birthday? No, come on. It's not my birthday this month. Oh, yeah, it is my birthday this month. It's my birthday this month. Should I take off work? It's not this Wednesday, but the next Wednesday. I was thinking about no, I'm probably not going to actually, but I do think that I might stream that day. Maybe we'll just do something random, have some fun. I won't have anybody here to hang out with me for my birthday, so I'm thinking perhaps I'll just stream and we can just do something random. I have a question. Fire away. This is our little yap session. Oh, what I'm going to do, by the way, actually, I probably should have tested that. Are you going to play Vintage Story? Yes, I am going to play Vintage Story, Duck. I'll tell you right quickly what the agenda is. Usually during the beginning of the stream, I'll yap for a little bit. I got a few things I need to get off my mind. We will, for the agenda today, what we're going to do is we're going to play Vintage Story, of course. We're going to play the Let's Play world that we've been playing on. So I'm going to play that for about 2 hours probably. And then the last hour, I'm going to be doing the community server tour. I'm going to go around and tour some of the community server and see what is good on there. Hopefully I should be able to get on there. I'm logged in on there. I don't know what I'm talking about. And we'll go around there. We'll fly around and we'll tour and see what the peoples are doing. We'll see what the Lantern Thief has been up to. No, I'm kidding. That's towards Seleuce. I think she's going to be busy. I think she's busy this weekend. But yeah, so we'll play Vintage Story for a couple hours here at the beginning. What we're going to do is we got to get ready for winter. I got to do a few things to get ready for winter. And then we will go around, look at some civilizations that people have made, some towns and things of that nature, see what all they've been up to. I did see somebody who showed me this. I was watching a stream. I hopped in the Discord and I was watching a stream. Somebody streaming. I can't remember. This was like maybe about a month ago. And I caught somebody, or not caught somebody. I saw somebody's village and it was what is it? They had built like an airship. They built a whole airship thingy, Mabobby. I was like, yeah. What? No, it looks sick. It looks absolutely dope. I hope to see that again. It's like an airship. And then they use windmills they basically like run windmills up the side all the way to the top and then put I don't know what you call it, the fan there at the top that spins. So it looks kind of like an airship. It looks dope. It's awesome. I got to steal it. Steampunk style. So we'll take a look at that. I'm expecting some cool things from that. So that'll be fun. Oh, wow, I got a stream that just started. No notification. What's up, Paris? Yeah, YouTube's notification system, basically might as well not exist. Hello, can you maybe tour earlier? It's 1:08. I don't know, Unit. I might save it for the end of the stream. I'm sorry. But how are you doing, Unit? It's 1:08. Oh, my gosh. In the AM. Ooh. I don't know. Maybe we'll probably not. I'll probably do 2 hours of the playthrough and then we'll tour at the end. That way we can have everybody in here, or at least some people in here that maybe we got to have Zaboose in here. We got to have our Australian in here that we can tour that town. But yeah, that's the agenda for today. That's the agenda for today. I did message somebody about getting some emotes for Twitch chat and YouTube chat, so hopefully that'll go well, which they haven't messaged me back, but I did message them. They've been messaged. They have been. I sent a courier. I sent a bird. I sent a bird with a message, you know, in between its talons. I said, deliver this message for me. I want emotes. I want animated emotes. Hopefully that we can get that within like 2 or 3 weeks, maybe. And then that'll be sick. We can be emote spam, maybe, possibly. Who knows? Possibly. But I did want to go over quickly a dove. Yes, a dove is actually better. What's up, Weeder? How are you doing? A dove actually is more accurate. What birds deliver messages? Like crows? Ravens? I don't know. I was going to say talons. What was I going to say? No, what are the birds that deliver hawks? What birds deliver owls? Pigeons. Yes, pigeons. Pigeons is accurate. Are we winning, Suns? What's up, Reese? Reese, how are you doing, dude? I don't know. Are we winning? Owls or pigeons? Owls would be cool. Owls would be cool. Pigeons does sound more accurate, though. What's up, Spider? How are you doing? How are you guys doing? Good to see you guys. Good to see you, Spider. Pigeons. That's what I meant. The pigeons are like always. Do they actually deliver messages IRL? Like, could I get a pigeon and be like, you know, deliver it around, put a note in there and have them deliver something? I don't know. Is that pigeon carriers? I don't know if that's only in the movies or that is an actual thing. I know it's a thing in like John Wick 1 or 2. It's ingrained in my brain. Meanwhile, I've got my cat over here, and he sucks, dude. He's not delivering nothing. All he does is he's just motivated by food. He just doesn't deliver any sort of messages other than I'm hungry. And he's constantly delivering that message to me by sitting by his little food bowl and just staring off into the distance. All right, let me make sure I have that up. Okay, very good. Did you forget, Beevr? I did forget. What did I forget? Are we winning, Suns? I forgot. What is it? What did I forget, Reese? What did I forget? I forget something? They were trained for that, yeah. He delivers bites. He does deliver bites. That's what he does. He does deliver bites. He does that very, very well. He does that very, very well. They fly home to deliver a message. You take a pigeon with you in a trip, then release it, and it flies home with the message. Ah, that's so sick. Oh, okay. I see. So they kind of know what to go. SMH, what is today? I don't know. Today's the 3rd. Am I just blanking? Am I blanking, Reese? Is that my bad? Yeah. Hello, what's up, Sword? How are you doing, Sword? I just entered a new single player world and it says character class. So which one should I choose? I just bought the game. I think I would, my personal duck is I would either pick commoner. A hunter is a really good starter class. I would say hunter is a really good starter class, really helpful, or commoner. The other ones are a bit, blackguard is good, but you're going to be struggling with hunger early on. So, you know, I would probably pick hunter or commoner. That's my recommendation, but pick whatever you want. Clockmaker is definitely probably the weakest, I would say, but you can get a little friendly friend. An occasional nibble here or there. Yeah, just a little message of like, your arm looks tasty, dude. Let me get a bite. Let me get a nibble. Doing good, mate. How about you? I'm doing good. I thought we had something. I'm sorry, Reese. I must have forgot. Beevr, did you pay us your dues, the 2 gifted from 2 weeks ago? No, I need to. I haven't set up my card. I keep forgetting to do it, but I do need to give you guys gifted. The thing is I have to, well, here's my, I do have he is chewing on a cardboard box. Hey, bro, can you leave the cardboard box alone? No, I do need to, though. Oh, no, is this closed? I will get that too. Let me do that at the end of the stream when we do, or I'll do it. Don't let me forget. Well, when we transition to the community server, I will gift those two. I'll need I'm scared though. I'm scared because I don't want to get my credit card out on stream. Who should I give it to? I need to give 2 gifted. I'll give one to Rex. Who should get the other one? Mail Factor is a good starter for the passive players. I never played Mail Factor. I don't ever pay attention to Mail Factor. So people exchange pigeons from 2 different places and release a bird that was born there, and that's how they exchange. I was thinking that makes a lot more sense, actually, because I was thinking it was just like some mystical, you know, good stuff. SMH is my B-Day viewer. Let's go, Reese. It's your B-Day? Come on, Reese. Is your B-Day? B-Day in a chat for Reese. Let's go, Reese. Dude, how are you? Have you done anything exciting for your birthday? I didn't know today was your birthday. Did you tell me that, or did I forget? That's on me, dude. Today's your birthday? Nuked my PC, fresh installed everything. Thank God I backed up my... Oh, you nuked your PC, Soren? How did you nuke your PC? Oh, no. No. And yes, I have. Did you? Did you? Did I forget? That's on me, dude. I'm sorry. I forgot. I'm sorry. I forgot. Happy birthday to you, Reese. Happy birthday, Reese. Happy birthday to you. Did you do anything fun? Yes, Beevr, give me sub. I'll give you sub, Rex. I'll get you subbed. Broke out brother could not be getting gifted. We'll get Rex a sub. We'll get Rex a sub. Yeah, happy birthday to you, Reese. Did you do anything exciting? Anything, any sort of plans that you're doing? Well, I guess you're not doing it. Today's a Tuesday. Kind of sucks when your birthday is in the middle of the week, you know? It's like, especially if you have to go to work. It's like, okay, well, I just have to go to work. And my coworkers are like, here's the thing. None of my coworkers know that it'll be my birthday. Didn't know last year. The only person who knew it was my birthday was my boss. And he's like, happy birthday. I'm like, sick. Thanks, dude. Like, cool, bro. Appreciate you. Hey, appreciate you. By the way, you should let me go home early today. How about that? You know, my philosophy is my girlfriend is asking me, she's like, you going to take work off Wednesday? I'm like, no, because here's the thing. If I go like in on my birthday, surely they can't force me to do anything on my birthday. They can't make me work on my birthday, can they? Surely not, right? Surely not. They can't do that to me. That's mean. That's mean stuff. I can do whatever I want. No, that's not true. They make me do stuff, unfortunately. Corrupted Windows plus... Oh, no. That is tough, Soren. Did you get most of your stuff back, though? Some people do it as a hobby. It's like pigeon sport. I'm right here. Well, welcome in, Reese. Happy birthday to you, dude. Happy birthday to you. I'm excited for you. We share birthday months, Reese, so, like, it's meant to be, right? Also, I have a 20 stream streak. My God, Rex, we got to get you that sub. We're going to get you that sub. Although I will say this. I want to get this. I do want to get this off my chest here at the beginning while I have you guys here, because I've been thinking about this all day. Because I'll just lay the... Surely, yes, I'll always take my birthday off. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Maybe I should. Maybe I should take it off. Or just take half the day off. I don't know. But I think I'll stream that day because I won't have any friends to hang out with. I won't have any friends to hang out with, except for I'll get to hang out with you guys. So, let me know. A 12-hour stream, a 24-hour stream, from 12 to 12 o'clock, 24-hour stream. And then, yeah, well, I guess it'd be 12 to 12, 24-hour stream. You just spend the whole day together, right? I don't know what to choose. Don't worry, Duck, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Just pick what you like, you think you like the best. But what I was going to say was I was going to get off my chest because I want to get this, because I was thinking about this beforehand. It was occupying my mind, but I kind of want to talk to you guys a little bit. But it's the only day I take off, honestly. Day you work hard, Wiener. Like, I might have the opportunity in the next month or so to take a different job that may not allow me to... clip it now. He has to do it. The stream, let's go. Well, here's the thing. I gotta talk to you guys about this because I really am actually struggling with this. But I might in the next month or two I have the ability to take another job. But the only thing is it's like double the salary for me. But I don't know that I will be able to do YouTube anymore if I take it. And I really want to. Oh, let me just turn the music off because this is serious. I just want to get this off the way because I've been thinking about it. But I wouldn't be able to do YouTube probably for a while, or stream at least for six months to a year. And I don't. It is unfortunate. But I don't really want to take it because I really like doing YouTube and stuff, and I don't want to do that. Like you here. Let me take my glasses off. Like, YouTube is like really my passion in streaming and hanging out and like building the community. And I really don't want to do that, even though it would completely make sense to like double my salary and all that good stuff. But at the same time, like, we put in a lot of time, like recording and streaming and stuff. And it's kind of my passion and the thing that I like to do. So it's hard. Like, this is what I want to do, and I like streaming to you guys and hanging out. So, I don't know. It's something I'm thinking about at the moment. Like, I don't want to stop doing this necessarily, but then also at the same time, like, it almost just makes sense to double your salary, you know, like have twice the money, but I don't know. I still want to do this, you know. I really like doing this. Not even it's for certainly not, you know, I don't need to be like a millionaire or anything, but I really like making content. And if I could do it full time, that would be my dream, honestly. So I don't know. That was something that I just wanted to get off my chest to you guys here in the beginning because it was something that I've been struggling with. So are you breaking up with this? What's up, Stress? I'm not breaking up with you just yet. Like if I could do it, if I could do it and do this at the same time, like I would. But I really don't want to give this up. So I don't know. I don't know. But I'll just keep you guys updated on that. But we're going to continue on like normal, like nothing would ever happen. Like nothing would ever change. So are you breaking up with us? I'll never break up with you, Stressed. Never. Take the money, bro. Heartbroken. I'm not breaking up with you guys just yet. I don't know. Yeah, we will support you either way, especially me under the desk. Let's go, Reese. No, I really do like doing like the YouTube stuff, and so I don't know if I don't know if I can ever give this up. To be honest with you, like I don't know if I can ever give up streaming or YouTubing, even if I'm just like, you know, even if I'm a hobo on the side of the road. So, but I wanted to get that out of the way so we could continue. Do you want to play passively, or are you confident in fighting animals to survive? He said, I don't know. I just got the game. Yeah, like the Ducky planets were aligned for me. You got my self-external storage device, dock, other stuff. So I copied over for, okay, good stuff, Soren. Because if all your stuff would have been destroyed, oof. It's your choice, man. Do you agree with Rex? Yeah, I appreciate you guys, honestly, supporting. And I always appreciate you guys. So we'll continue on as normal. We'll keep going away. So the one thing that I did want to get into now, oh no, don't you dare drop frames. Don't you do that to me. Hopefully we'll be good. Everybody's going to get home and get on the internet here in like 30 minutes. But the topic of the week came out yesterday. I don't know if you guys saw. Topic of the week came out yesterday. We've been doing a topic of the week in the Discord. We started it last week. New thing we're doing here. The question of the week was, follow your heart. It's your choice. Thank you, Soren. I love that. Honestly. I'm leaning towards just pursuing my passion because I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Let me just be transparent. Like an hour ago, I probably cried over a little bit, but we're gonna ignore that. Okay, we're gonna ignore that. What's up, Pepis? How are you doing? Pepis? One was going to set up your family for the best sustainable success life, and 2 was going to make you the happiest, and 3 was going to make you the most peace. I know. I think. I know. I would much rather do this. I would be fine, like having no money and doing this, you know. Yes, you got to do what you got to do. Go for it, Beevr. See where life takes you. I appreciate you guys, honestly. I appreciate you guys supporting. It really means a lot to me. We'll just do what we got to do. You know, we'll see what we can do. So, but yeah, hunter or male factor. I'm more of a hunter. Anyways, what I was going to say was, thank you guys. But question of the week, what is something you're irrationally afraid of? And I'll tell you guys what I'm irrationally afraid of. My girlfriend, she's like, what is your issue? But this is the thing that I am irrationally afraid of. I am irrationally afraid of finding a parking spot at big events. Let's say I'm going to, okay, let me give you an example. Let's say, let me read this. Stress, you're next to the streamer. You're one viral moment away from going to the big leagues. It's just difficult hitting that moment. Thank you, Stress. I appreciate that, honestly. I'm going to work really hard to make this like work out. So, because I really like creating videos and I have some cool ideas that I want to talk about here in a second. I got so much to get off. Hold on, let's go. Thank you, Stressed. I do appreciate that greatly. That means a lot to me, honestly. But the thing that I'm irrationally afraid of is getting a parking spot at a big event. Because let's say, you know, here's the thing. We'll go to a concert. We'll go to, I don't know, some sort of big event, right? And I'm thinking to myself, you know, I'm whipping it around. I got to find a parking spot. I don't know what it is in my brain. If I can't find a parking spot at a big event, like at a concert or a sporting event, then what am I going to do? The world in my head, this is literally what will happen. If I don't find a parking spot going to an event, my world will collapse on into itself into a black hole, and then nothing will exist as the space-time continuum literally collapse. So it's like, that's my thing that I'm irrationally afraid of. And my girlfriend, every time I get like, I kid you not, I get such bad anxiety about it. It's not like life-ending anxiety, but I verbally stress out about it out loud. And my girlfriend is usually with me, and she's like, you just need to calm down. And I tell you that there's never been one time where I couldn't find a parking spot. Like, there's not been one time where I didn't find a parking spot, but still, every time I'll just be like, I and I just stress for like an hour beforehand. It's ridiculous. It's the most ridiculous thing ever. Oh, it looks so cool. My first time joining the world. So you just got the game, Duck? What made you get the game? You don't want to know what I'm irrationally afraid of right now? Oh, gosh. Irrational fear, I guess a tornado for me. Irrational because I don't live in tornado country. You know, I mean, you never know when Sharknado could happen, right? You never know when like a bunch of sharks and a vortex could come out of nowhere. Bro, I swear to God, I'm the same way. I Google Maps future destinations, so I already know where I'm going to be parking. Thank you, Stress. I'm not the only one. Thank you. The deep, clear sea plus weird noise equal brown water. If I'm in it, really weird noise, huh? The deep, clear sea. A lot of people, what is it? Thalassophobia? A lot of people have thalassophobia. I think that's what it's called. I could be butchering that. That one's understandable, you know, because if you're just like swimming and all you see is the void below, it's the same thing as if it was like dark out. You know, if it's dark outside, your mind immediately just creates monsters. And that's what it does when you look down into the void. You're like, oh, this is bad. This is bad news bears, dude. Anything could be down there. Literally anything could be down there. It's the same thing when it's dark outside or in your room. When I was young, when I was like 8 or 7 or 8, not the number, let's not do the 2 numbers before that. I would get I had a bunch of stuffed animals. I had like a big frog, and then I had a teddy bear and a couple other animals. And what I would do is I would cover my head until I just cover my eyes and my head until just my mouth and nose were out so I could breathe at night. That's what I would do to survive the night. That's what I would do. I was so afraid of the dark when I was younger. I still can't handle it, dude. I sleep with an eye mask on. It's just something about your brain that it just creates monsters that are not there until they are there. My boyfriend will pay $100 for a parking spot in advance. Oh my gosh. Honestly, kudos. That's being on top of things. That's being on top of things. Sharknado should be an event in Vintage Storia. Thalassophobis? Is that how you say it, Unit? It's fucking Subnautica. Subnautica is an amazing game that I recommend. I've never played them. Thalassophobia. Maybe that's what it is. Oh my gosh, I feel this. I'm glad I'm not the only one. That's what I would do. And then at some point, I stopped with the stuffed animals, and then I would do 2 blankets. I would do a blanket above over my eyes, and then a blanket, like, it would go all the way down, and I'd want it to cover my face. So it's covering my eyes, and just my wee mouth and nose are out. It was an interesting time. It's deathly afraid of the dark. The irrational fear that I have is anything around your neck too tight. Really? Speaking of, I used to sleep. I don't know. What do you guys have any like weird sleep things that you do? I used to sleep like this. I would literally sleep like this. I sleep like a mummy with my hands around my neck. Like, I don't know why I would do that, but anything being too, you just have like claustrophobicness then, Soren, maybe. Possibly. I don't know. No, because I feel you. Because sometimes when things get too tight on me, I start spazzing out. Get on me. Get on me. I just start freaking out. I felt so safe as long as all I was covered in a blanket. And the thing is that's not going to keep you safe at all. But that's how you're just like, I'm in a blanket. I'm good. I'm chill. Stone Gullet, how are you doing? Welcome in. I have cover my neck at night because I'm afraid of vampires sucking my blood, even though I don't know they don't exist. That's the same thing I think I was doing. I was sleeping like a vampire. I was sleeping like Dracula. Listen, you Stone Gullet, you can never be too safe, you know? You can never be too safe. I haven't thrown my Nintendo Switch across the room once to do Subnautica. That's wild, bro. You're leaving yourself vulnerable for a monster to give you a kiss. That's crazy. You gotta totally cocoon yourself. Yeah, a monster just come up. Maybe I should leave my forehead exposed. Forehead kisses only, possibly, right? Maybe only forehead kisses, not the... Yeah, I can't be having Dracula come kiss me on the lips. Imagine, here's the thing. Imagine though, I just fake being asleep, and then when Dracula comes in, he's like coming down. I'm like, gotcha. I got you. I got you. You thought you got me. He kiss you on your forehead. Sometimes when we let the chickens roam, my boyfriend has to go outside with me to close them up when it's dark. He simply doesn't have a choice. My girlfriend is the same way. If I try to go outside, if it's dark, she's not going out alone. It's just not happening. And I'm not, what am I going to do against the demons outside? Nothing. I'm probably going to run away and scream, as well. And I'm faster than her, so it's like, it's not a win-win, No, I'm kidding. I would probably just fall on the ground and be a sacrifice. Start punching air. I'd say, hey, stop that. Hey, you over there, stop that. Don't come over here. Wherever you are. Almost drowned when I was small, so shortness of breath makes me hell angry. Thanks to that, I have sleep paralysis. Oh, you have sleep paralysis? That's got to be so bad. That's like my worst fear. It's like having nightmares is bad for me. Having sleep paralysis would be. So is that when you like see things? You like, you're like, you can like, how do you say this? You wake up and you see like your room, but you're paralyzed, but you see things. Is that what that is? I just bought this game this morning after seeing YouTube videos. Well, welcome in, Stone Gullet. You and Duck are first-time players in here. Do you did you play Minecraft before this? Or you're new to the game? I'm excited. I'm excited for you. Welcome in. Question: is the Damon a hot one? I wish. I wish it was. It's probably not. David's probably a freaking gonna suck my neck. Unless he gives me forehead kisses, who knows? Doomed. Nobody get to know better than Beevr. Did you see one of my videos, Stone Gullet? Did you see one of my videos? Hopefully. No, I'm kidding. Well, welcome in. Excited to have you. You and Duck are new to the game today. We got some new players in here. Got some new players. We have some new converts. Very good. I once climbed a mountain in the darkness right before the dawn to actually watch the dawn from there. Yo, that's awesome. Peak vintage story experience. That is sick. The sunsets in this game are amazing. It really is good. Played about 30 minutes this morning. About to be like a full-time job. I clock in for my 8-hour farming shift. Yeah, welcome in. Welcome in, Stone Gullet. It is good. I would say, I don't know what you guys think about this, but it is nice. I like having somebody to play alongside sometimes, like on stream, because you can sometimes like learn things that way, and it's nice second monitor stuff. About to be like a full-time job. Game's super beautiful when it's sun and plant life. That's the thing about, I don't know, maybe Minecraft isn't for me, but this seems right up my alley. Sleep paralysis, not very fun. Each one has a different one. For me, is shortness of breath. Of course, I can't move. That's just awful, Soren. That's awful. Is there any way to get out of sleep paralysis? Is there any way to not have it anymore? You know what I mean? I don't know. But yeah, this game I would say is a survival sandbox. So like survival comes first, Stone Gullet, and then the sandbox like creating part comes after it. It feels very good when you make things. It's like hard to make things, and the process is intensive. So if you like a whole process just to get something and feeling rewarded, this game is for you then, honestly. And then on top of that, you can like create things that feel very rewarding because you had to work for it. You didn't just make it freaking pop out of thin air. That kind of stuff. I mean, I climbed the mountain IRL. I think it was not clear. Oh, you climbed the mountain IRL unit? That's some true. That's the kind of stuff that I like right there, honestly. Actually, climbing at IRL is very tough. That's when you're by yourself, you just have your own little experience. I have it on absolute maximum. I still get 170. It is the game is well optimized. I will say that the game is. I will say that like that's the only thing. Yeah, like vintage story not very good, but it is well optimized. No, it is like very well optimized. I was able to play it on my laptop that I bought the other day and I recorded one of our sessions from the Civ Sim event. That went well. The in-depth survival and crafting is awesome, mixed with Eldritch Horror. Yep, 100%. Stone Gullet, 100%. Bepis, I feel you with the 8-hour shift is during the Civ event. I put 5 8-hour shifts of digging a death pit for the dwarfs. That's true. That is true. When I was going through and editing that spider, I had to make sure that I got the death pit in there. I was like, I gotta feature the death pit, right? Can't be all this work for nothing. I just don't think I'd be able to go back to Minecraft. I know. Here's the thing. Minecraft without shaders is kind of a tough look. It's tough to look at. I'm not gonna lie. I loaded up Minecraft without shaders. I was like, ugh. This skate looks like ass. No, I don't know. I don't know what it was. I didn't realize. I totally forgot that Minecraft looked like that. But with shaders, it just looks pretty good. I don't know, but for me, it happens when my room gets too cold while I sleep, so it makes my body. Oh, really? See, that is tough because like, I like it cold. Like, do you sleep with it warm? i5070 Intel Ultra. Okay, so you just have a beast of a computer, Duck. My God. Minecraft no shaders is ass. Yeah, it is. Brother in Christ, this might have been addressed before I joined the Beevr clan, but what in tarnation demands a full-size wall mirror? That reminds me of those intense dancing videos that they all dance in front of those mirrors. I don't know. My apartment just has them. That's not even me back there. That's some other guy. He just copies all my movements. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think this is what somebody said in chat before, I think it's supposed to make your living room seem bigger, possibly. Maybe. I think that's what it was. Or not make your living room seem bigger, but make your space seem like it's bigger. I don't know. It was just here when I got here. I was like, yes, this is the apartment. I like to go over. I like to get full, I like to derobe and just, be amused. Sit there with my hands on my hips in greatness. Wow. How amazing. How amazing. No, it's actually the worst thing ever because if I walk out, I'm just in my underwear and I see myself over in the mirror over there. I'm just like, Jesus, Jesus Christ. Somebody help this guy. Oh my God, look at this creature. Oh God. I can't believe it. Could anybody love such a thing? Could anybody love such a horrific thing? I don't know. Am I worthy of love? No, it's not really like that. But yeah, you don't want to catch a glimpse. You don't want to be butt booty naked walking through here and catch a glimpse. You're like, ooh, oh shit, that's bad. Yeah, there's no mirror. That's Beaver's evil twin. Go dude in helicopter. Yeah, just go over there, just freaking straight up helicopter style. It would scare the out of me if I farted, looking behind me, see if anyone heard, and saw myself staring back. That's just worst case scenario. Full commando in front of the mirror. Yeah, it takes a lot of courage to go full commando in front of the mirror. That's really like meeting yourself. That's like, okay, here we go, By the way, one quick thing before we get started, I did get a new, I want to show you guys this. I don't know if you guys like technology and stuff, but I got a new keyboard. It's an early birthday present for my birthday next week. Also, shout out, happy birthday, Reese. Maybe you should get one of these. Somebody get you one of these. Maybe I'll send you mine. But I got a new keyboard. I've been using. Let me show you what I've been using first. Hey, I mean, put up something over it and boom, done. Even during streams. What's up, gamer? How are you doing? True, very true. So I've been using this keyboard. I don't know if you guys are into keyboards, and I'm assuming we're all a bit nerdy here. I've been using this keyboard. It's a USB keyboard, and it's Bluetooth. It's like wireless. That's what the word I'm looking for. Wireless, small keyboard. And it's like, I don't know. It's a very mechanical sound. I don't know if you can hear that. You can hear that. But I've been using this. And then Corsair just came out with a new keyboard that I'm very stoked about. Check this bad puppy out. Because I don't know if you guys are familiar with this, but I use a Stream Deck sometime. I don't know if I can pull it all the way here, but I use a Stream Deck for like editing and some stream stuff. However, Corsair came out with a integrated keyboard that has a Stream Deck in it. Look at this bad mamma jamma. It has I'm about to drop it though. Jesus Christ. You see the Stream Deck over here on the side? I am just like, so you have like two dials where you can mess with the volume of stuff. I haven't set it all up. I just got it out today. But then I also have the Stream Deck. So like, let me see. Like that, well, I don't know what's wrong with these things, but they keep reverting back to normal. But like one of the things I can do is switch between scenes in OBS. So stuff like that really quickly. I think my stream one is here. So like Vintage Story pulls up and then this, like very cool. I like that a lot. So yeah, I thought I'd share that with you guys. I'm pretty stoked about that. But this one, I guess this one is called, like the noise it makes is a thawking sound. Like it's a thawker. I don't want to spam keys because I don't know what exactly will happen, to be completely honest with you, but it is a different sound that I'm trying to get used to. Very cool, but it's very expensive. I will say that. So I honestly wouldn't even worry. It's honestly not worth it if you don't like, I guess, need these extra bling blow. It's really just a basic keyboard with a Stream Deck on it. That's it. Makes it a little bit quicker for some editing stuff, which I like. Well, that's hella cool. That's so interesting. Nice. Fire. Chat's gone. A what? Bro, that's demonetized. What do I say? Well, yeah, I don't know. A thocking. That's what they call it, a thocking keyboard. I'm not sure. Thocking keyboard. Okay, let's go ahead and get into it. Is it this button? It is this button. Yeah, and honestly, thocking is like an accurate, it sounds kind of like a crazy word, but thocking is like the accurate term, I guess. Very fancy. A good keyboard is so important. I know. I love it. Honestly, I love it. I'm super excited. I get excited about technology stuff. Should we don't say that too fast. Should we go over to the community server first? Should we go tour on the community server? Let me see how many people are on really quickly. Let's just say that too fast. Oh god, we got to download some mods. Hold on. Actually, let me make sure that I did undo it. Okay, there we go. All right. Also, I got to show you guys this new mod that I downloaded that I'm excited about. But first, we will go on to the community server. We'll see who's on there, and if there's nobody on there, then we'll wait a little bit. But if not, we'll go around and do some touring a little bit here at the beginning. It's almost sounded like an F because I almost just spit a take. There's a community server. There is a community server, Ferris. There is a community server. If you join the Discord, you should be able to find it in there. We have a server whitelist submission, and then we have a rules page in there. It should be pretty easy to join up. You just get approved. But yeah, we do have one. Hello, Alyssa Gardner. Oh gosh, is my game crashing? Okay, no, we're fine. This is my first time loading in for a while, so I don't know what all is here. Not gonna lie, joining right now. I don't know what all has been built. This is my first time being on since like the 4th or 5th day, I think. I just haven't had time to play, unfortunately. But we'll go on here and we'll check it out. See what is crack-a-lackin'. Bro, I straight up left a foundation of a house and did nothing else. Damn, I didn't know I could server either. Join Discord on Sunday, so I have to check it out. Roger that. Guess I'm gonna join that Discord server right now. Yeah, I put pings in there for the streams as well when they go out. All right, I cannot see a thing, dude. Why is it so dark? Let's see who's online. Gamers Online, Unina, Kiwi. Let me see. I can't see anything, dude. Jeez. Let me get one of those. What is I think it's a night vision mask. Let me get this right here. Let me grab some gears. Gotta get some gears I'm sorry, I might spoil this for you, Duck. Duck, I might be spoiling stuff for you right now. Don't look at this if you don't want to be spoiled. Sorry. Not really. It's not that bad. Okay, now I can see. Now it's super duper uber green. So Mondstadt, for my knowledge, is most active when new part of the civilization soon, Alyssa, soon. Very, very soon. So it looks like there's some stuff over here. Let's go over and check this out really quickly. Oh, could I grab a lantern? Let me grab a lantern really quickly. Getting used to this new keyboard is going to completely throw me off. Hello, hello. I don't know if my voice chat will work either. Oh, get a little bit of lag. Let me turn my... Okay, we're good. We're chilling. Okay, so I believe it looks like somebody built a cathedral here. I don't know if this was the original NPC spawn town thing, though. This was the NPC town. I don't know if somebody built it. If Alderaan might have built this. Oh, God, there's a bunch of different things here. So there's the big cathedral. St. Nicholas Cathedral. Construction possible due to the efforts of Beck and Rogue Lover. I'm so fast, dude. Can I stop being so fast? My gosh. This little cathedral area. Very cool stuff. I think this actually needs to be destroyed for some reason. Cartographer's Guild. Also very interesting. I can tour you at Mondstadt. Roger that. Hey, you crafted a basket. Let's go, Duck. Let's go. I love the game, Duck says. Is this server modded? Yes, this server is modded. We went for a more like vanilla plus style modded wiener. So it's not like super crazy modded out. But we do have some mods on here. I believe the count is around 60. I think. Possibly. Can't remember exactly, to be honest with you, but that's very cool. Cartographer's Guild, eh? So I believe this is a spawn town. Let me go look at some player-made towns. I don't know where everything... Let me actually... I could just TP to... I want to go around and see everything. Let me TP to Gamer and them. /TP... Or actually, let me make sure I spell your name. Oh, .online, please. /TP Beevr boy to gamer OZ boy. Let me see what we're working with here. Howdy, hello, Salus. We are investigating. Salus, how are you doing? I made a joke earlier, Salus, about your lantern thievery. I'm not gonna lie to you. How are you doing, Salus? We're gonna be doing some investigation.
Beevr? Oh, hello there, Beevr.
Hello, gamer.
Would you mind talking in game so I can get a more accurate sense to what you're saying?
I don't remember how to freaking unmute my
so I'm
mic.
not talking to you 30 seconds in the past.
I don't remember how to unmute my mic, chat. What is the keybind to unmute my mic? Unmute your mic.
Press N.
Press N. I feel like I pressed
N.
There we go. Okay, very good. Thank you. Thank you,
All right,
gamer.
there you go.
All right, can you hear me?
Oh, this is. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, tour me around.
Welcome to Modestins. The farms are behind you. Not much to see. They actually cause too much lag to stay around. So.
Oh, okay.
Here's the bridge. Here's the wonderful bridge. I'm pretty sure was one of the first, if not the first, construction. It was here
okay.
before we even raised the island.
Hello, Yunin. How many people live here in Mondstadt?
Oh, what is it? Like almost 20 people?
Dang! You guys are kitted out.
At peak, we get up to like 8 people. So.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, here. Let me show you. Here. Let me.
Sure.
For you.
Dang.
There we go.
Okay. So you guys like the forlorn armor, eh?
Yeah, it fits. Considering that we are do the wind god thing, Bobber. I don't know how to explain it. You'll have to ask Yunin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems a little bit odd.
So
I'm not gonna ask you more questions about that.
The wonderful bridge.
This is a massive bridge.
And then we there's the front gate that actually was recently constructed. We're still working on it. And I could either show you up top first or the sewers where we actually all live. Because that was built on the original island.
Sewers? Yeah, show me where you guys live.
The funny thing is, so the funny story is basically the island was down at this level actually, but then we were raising the land, but all of this was still down here. So we just still here while we're building the upstairs.
Salute trades because we love her.
Places.
Let's go.
Got our little dining room kitchen right here.
This is insane. Okay.
I think we have here's the dining room kitchen. Our little kitchen here. We have a big collection of the tuning cylinders, as you can see.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Then
very sick. You guys been play tunes around here?
Things. Occasionally. We gotta keep those riffs away, of course.
Okay.
Dave isn't very nice to us. Here's our commons room.
Oh my god, look how many temporal gears you guys have. Jesus.
Here's our.
This is insane.
Here's our kitchen, our dining, or the English. Yeah, that looks about right. Don't mind the lack of food right now.
Okay.
We haven't had any of our chefs on for a moment.
Oh, okay. Dang, look at your armory. Now, question. Is this...
Oh, why don't you come down here then at that point, actually?
Okay, look at all these weapons, dude. Oh my god.
Don't mind the weapons too much. I think you'll be more impressed by this.
Your clothing?
I actually did most of this. Yeah. There's actually more if you come around too.
Holy heck.
There's a lot. There's
Where do
a
you
lot.
get all this
you could
swag?
Open these. Our adventurers, they go around a lot.
Okay.
Yunin's got some fire tunes playing for us.
Oh my god, and y'all got jewelry?
We got the jewels.
Swag.
We got those jewels.
Okay.
Our little industrial workshop here. And I'll take you to...
Sick. Now, let me ask you this.
Here's our tanning room.
I've never used the copper chutes before, so do they work pretty well?
It worked decently from my knowledge, but I don't use them very often. I didn't set this up.
Okay. Sorry, go ahead.
I think it's more of just for easier automation.
Okay, gotcha.
Then our tanning room. We got a lot in here.
Okay.
Not too much to see though.
Yep.
Here, I think you'll be interested in this, the distillery.
Oh, you guys are brewing some.
Maybe we can intrigue you in a leader of it if Yunin's fine with that.
Every time I go and do a tour, everybody tries to get me intoxicated. I don't every time. It happens every time.
Okay. We're not going to throw a ton at you, but if you want a sip, I'm sure you. Ethan, let me know if anything.
Trying to get me toasted.
It's to your taste.
Trying to get me toasted.
No. Only a liter or so. We got some more here. More this way. This is
Oh, hello. Thank you. Thank you, Union. Got these sick goblets.
I'm actually, give me 1 second. Let me grab some of the basic stuff.
I think basic stuff?
Yeah, got it. I'm taking some of the basic stuff just to get a bit of saturation so I'm not dying in front
Oh,
of you.
okay. Sorry. Go ahead.
I got a freeze event. Stop talking.
Okay. All right.
Here's door lane. If
What?
every single door that's been found on adventures,
What?
were like found during adventures, mind you.
Sick choice.
Yeah, right here. Look at this sign.
Oh, doorway lane. That's tough. That's fire. I like that. I didn't even know you could take these.
Then
Now, did you guys? Well, I guess you found it. Okay. Anyways,
we can't
sorry.
open them, so.
Oh, how did you get up?
Sadly. Oh, I
right,
just hopped on things. It's simple. There's a lot of parkour if you really look for it.
Okay.
And we have our industrial side.
No coincidence that they heard
And
that you keep your
here
mouth
comes
covered at night. Now they're
Don't
trying
mind
to get
me
you
if see
drunk.
me swaying around.
They're trying to do something to me.
Here's
right?
this. Here's a mistake I made that I severely regret. It's called the beehive kiln.
You regret this.
I technically did.
You did it wrong.
because I made it. What I mean is, I didn't have anyone help me when I was making it. I just decided to do it by myself, basically.
Yeah.
Besides, like, what the resources we already had. Thank you guys for the resources. I would have cried otherwise. This was a huge pain because every time I kept underestimating how many bricks, and then one time I accidentally made too many of
you made
bricks,
it a tier 3.
So.
Holy heck.
Yeah, it's never gonna break.
Yeah, that makes it a tiny bit difficult. Respect though, it is totally worth, right?
Got medals. We got our
Holy
medals.
Heck. Chad, should I steal all their stuff right now?
Snipers.
Should I steal their shit while they're distracted? No, I'm kidding.
All right, I'm back. There were snipers
Okay.
in the hills. Don't mind the mangy mutts around.
What about, so I'm assuming that the entire castle is above us. What's up with like the support structure you got going on that you guys need? It looks like you could use a couple columns or something.
Well, this part of the sewers is more of going to be like the behind the scenes on maps and such. This you will never see again.
Okay. Oh, I didn't realize. Oh, this is still in progress. Okay. My bad.
I'll take you up top now. Let's go up top and maybe I'll grab some more food on the way.
Okay. Roger that. You're no better than me, Beevr. I haven't stolen anything yet, Saloose. I haven't stolen anything just yet. The bears. We have to see the bears? Okay. I'll tell you what. I'll cut you a deal, Saloose. I'll steal all their lanterns for you.
Bears.
Did you breed these bears? Oh, God. This is it. This is a dangerous thing to get. You should feed some of the Ashmorians.
These bears are so nice.
Oh, you're in there with them. What are you doing? Oh, and you're surviving. Oh.
Okay. So I was taking under 1 point of HP damage per hit with this armor.
How?
So,
that's
just
how
know, I have
good that armor is? Oh my God.
Yeah. I was taking like a single point of damage.
That is insane. That armor's crazy good.
Yeah. Oh, here's a way up. Perfect.
Okay, Shelby.
I was worried it's gonna have to lead you all the way around. There's the castle guard. I don't know too much about this. I kind of been offline a lot recently.
Okay.
So.
This is
Stuff.
cool.
We got.
This is
We
insane.
got works and arts and a trader inside who's unfortunately taking up space, but at the same time,
You guys should
it's nice
execute
to have a guy
him.
around here. We like him around, having a bit of extra company when you're offline alone.
Do you
or
really
online
though?
by yourself.
He seems kind of. I think I heard him talking crap on you. Pulls out sword. No, Jerry, no. Please don't kill Jerry. It was just a joke.
Okay. What does the stream think about that? About Jerry? Let them decide.
Oh, let them decide. Chat. Should Jerry live? Chat, is Jerry worth keeping around? Is Jerry worth keeping around, or is he a freaking... He's a sucker. Brother, let the Bears just get a few licks in. Wild decision, but respect. I know, wasn't that crazy? You could say it's a tax. I like to park my elk in that trader's cart. Let him live. Feed him to the bears. Make him the king. Yes, he'll be gone forever. Let him live. It's a mixed bag, it looks like.
I'm seeing 50-50. We'll come back to that. We'll
50-50.
come back to that. Here's a funny ladder I chiseled and regretted because of the chiseling work.
Interesting.
I mean, hey,
so
it's a nice
who's
ladder. I've done
mainly
things
like
this.
building the castle portion looking builds of it, you know?
I don't know.
Unit, you've been helping me and
That one.
Bond. It's looking great.
Unit and Bond.
This is awesome. This is
castle.
like a mega build.
Don't
I
mind
love
the
this.
windmill up there. Don't mind the windmill up there.
Yeah, that part sticks out just a little bit, but it's fine. That's completely fine.
Let's come back and look at the gates during the daytime now.
Okay. How did I get smoked black pudding in my... Okay. I'll have some, sure.
Unin threw some at you.
Flesh. Thank you, Unin.
I mean...
Wow, this looks
if you
good.
don't want it,
This
I'll take
looks
it.
good, Unin. Oh my gosh, look at that chisel job.
Beevr, if you don't want the black pudding, I'll take it, because as a black guard...
It's too bad
big
it's in my
back boy
tummy.
over here.
It's in my tummy now.
Fair
This
enough,
is
fair
amazing.
enough. I won't blame
Hold
you.
on, I gotta look at this part up here. This part up here is looking really good. I wish I could chisel like this, but I can't.
Have a
Look
great
at that.
time. Ooh,
Oh.
Unin, what do you think of doing a
That looks good.
ritual with him here?
That looks good.
Where
I thought the pudding was an
stone's
arm.
over
I
there.
thought it was an arm too, Beppis. I thought it was an arm too. Is this y'all's symbol up here? Is this the Mondstadt symbol?
I have no idea. Don't ask Unin. Unin, is that the Mondstadt symbol?
Is that the symbol right there? That's a sick symbol. Not exactly. Okay, it's just a... Okay.
Oh, there's also some stables over here if you want to. There's also some
I'd
stables
have
over
to-
here if you want to
okay.
see the pretty little elky.
Okay, let me see the horde. Let me see the steeds.
Well, we got the
Oh,
little stable room
interesting.
with plenty of stuff,
Okay.
and then we got these pretty little guys.
Oh, good-looking little fellers. This guy is blue.
Unin, which one's your favorite? Which one's your favorite, Unin? Isn't it the blue one or no?
The blue one does match kind of y'all's armor style, forlorn style.
Yeah.
Blue guy.
Cold one, the blue one. Yes.
Interesting.
The blue one is very nice.
Although it does have orange eyes, which is also interesting, but it's okay.
Yep.
Okay, well, thanks for
I heard
giving
both.
me a tour, gamer. It was a great tour.
Yeah, if you want, I can show you the farms too. You might lag a bit.
Okay, sure.
I actually, just the other day, I made a berry bush maze, so
Oh, perfect.
if you want
yes.
to try to figure that out.
I would
You
love
can
to
still
figure
walk
that
through
out.
berry bushes, but like, yeah,
I'll be a good
it's a
sport.
maze.
I'm not being a good sport.
I don't know if I fully finished it or not. I'm pretty sure I did though.
Holy heck, and Unit is flexing on me. Okay, sorry, I'm like walking very slowly for some reason. Long live Jerry. Would be nice if some builds could be carried to the new server. True. I want to get into, I have some ideas. Skill issue, practicing chisel. Yeah. Must I like Genshin? I don't know. Another boar incident, another bear incident.
The farms currently are a bit cold.
Oh yeah,
We'll
you
cut through
guys are
this
out
one.
of crops. You got, who's in charge of the
Wait.
farms? There's weeds everywhere. Just tell
Plant,
somebody
plant
do their
boy,
job.
but it's the middle of winter, so.
Damn
it's
it, Plant Boy.
It's the middle of winter. Listen,
in
it's
his
the middle
name.
of winter. We don't care about the plants.
It's
Anyways,
in Plant Boy's name.
here you go.
Oh, okay. Oh
I'll go
gosh.
stand on the other end so you know where your goal is. But
Oh,
hey, no
okay.
cheating, no cheating.
No, I'm not. I would never. Okay. Oh my gosh.
Alright.
You can almost barely even tell what the path is walking through it. Hello. I feel like I'm doing pretty good, honestly. I am kind of cracked at mazes. No, I'm not actually.
You are.
I feel like I
Are
have
you
a
now?
decent sense of navigation to some degree. I think, at least. Seems like I'm doing well. Am I first try? No, this feels bad. I'm not going the wrong way.
He just walked right past the exit, by the way, Beevr. So
I
it's a
can
funny
hear
thing.
you. I can hear you.
Yeah, I know.
Am I
You
in?
literally walked right past it.
Is this
though.
it right here? Oh, dang it.
No,
No, I was
no.
so close. I was so
Hey, Beevr,
close.
Beevr.
What?
Come here. Come right here.
Oh, no, hold on. Don't help me. Don't help me. Let me
Okay,
figure it out.
I'ma
Let me
follow
figure
you.
it out.
I'm gonna follow you then.
Okay.
I'll follow you.
The only thing is I'm worried that I'm going to walk through a bush. I'm trying to keep within the path.
Just press F5 and then press the plus button until you're really zoomed in. Then you can see like where you're at.
Oh,
There
I
you
made
go.
it. I'm cracked.
Beevr.
Your maze
when
is
you were
trash. No, I'm kidding.
No,
I'm just
Beevr.
kidding.
Look, right here. We're walking right here, and you just walked right past the entrance and kept going on.
Oh yeah, I kept going. I thought I was onto it for sure. Dang.
You were almost there, and then you just walked past it.
Am I cracked?
Animals over here.
Was that the best? Is that you should have
guess so.
said that was the fastest time anybody's
Oh, I
ever
should've-
done? Aw. Close enough.
A block
Well,
of dirt and a liter of wine.
you have to get other people to go. Oh, I just got rid of one of your silver goblets in my creative inventory. I'm so sorry. There's some recompense there. My apologies. My bad. That was good.
Oh,
I
I
liked
can't
that.
believe you.
Sorry.
I can't believe
yeah,
you,
I
Beevr.
just put it right in
It
creative.
wasn't
I said-
even.
Actually,
not
here,
even
give me
saying
the
anything.
one that. Give me the green one, and I'll just give me both of those, and I'll just duplicate it. Sorry. It'll be like nothing ever happened. Okay, yeah, I'll throw this one away. Okay, and then throw me that other one you had.
At least get the emeralds back from them.
No, just give me the goblet. Just make it. Just hand it over.
Oh,
make it
okay,
easy.
Okay.
There you go. I'll give that back to you. Sorry.
All right.
Hello, Shocket Rocket. Well, thank you for the tour. That was good. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. I'll come back and check on y'all.
There's the tour.
And it's
It's a
looking
wonderful,
great.
wonderful little place.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what you guys built. It's gonna be good.
Really wish we would have a currency. We got actually pretty close to building that, but then again, like just no one really online, so no point of currency because there's no trade.
Right.
So
Okay.
got close, but there's, as you can tell by the amount of players on, it's pretty consistent.
Yes, well,
To
we'll
that
see what
number,
we can do
sadly.
about that. We'll see what we can do about that. Well, thank you for showing me around.
Well,
I
I feel like
appreciate you
it's
guys. It
just-
looks good.
We'll say is the server kind of starts to get dead once people get to steal, and unless you're part of a group with the mega project, which some people really like to avoid, that's when the server starts to get low in players. Is because people got in the steal. It's like, well, now what? We've already like gone to the end goal. There's nothing left for us.
Okay, I see. So we need to make progression a little bit harder.
I would say so. I definitely feel like food and that kind of things, personally, like farming. But I'm just saying.
Okay.
As people get to like steel era, it's just quite easy, and people just skip on pie.
Right. Yeah. I
Yes, there
totally
are
get you.
occasional people. I will say there are definitely people, especially new people. But if you look at the player count,
Right.
this is a peak from what I've seen.
Okay. Yeah, yep. I got you. I got you. I hear you loud and clear. We'll see what we can do about it. I appreciate y'all showing me around.
right.
It's looking good. I'll come back and
Yeah.
look at it.
All right.
That is
Have
good
safe
stuff.
travels.
Thank you. That's good looking stuff. I kind of want to get a little overview shot of it. Let me answer you guys first, though. Needs a sharing. I think Playboy versus Jerry duels in order to decide who stays and who goes. Should we kill Jerry? Should we kidnap Jerry? No, we won't do that to him, but we could. I'd love if my house could be brought over. You could remove all chest contents in the windmill so it's not too OP. Oh, we'll see what we can do, Salus. I can't log in at the moment. No worries. Not Silver Meteorite. Shocket Rocket with the bit. Is the B in VR, or does he tell us to be VR, or is the Beevr in VR? I don't know. That's a good point, Shocket Rocket. Thank you for the bit, though. Thank you for the bit, Shocket Rocket. I appreciate that. Give him some vintage beef. What's up, Tiara? Hello, what's up, Wi-Fi the Great? How are you doing? Welcome in. A good question to ponder. I say we make Jerry the king. Should we go put a crown on Jerry? We could just kidnap Jerry, act like nothing ever happened. This is looking insane, though. So they're like really building it out here. They're very, they go all the way to the edge. Oh my gosh. This is insane. I love this. This is awesome. I can't wait to see how this comes together. This part is looking very good. Don't steal Jerry. Kill Jerry. Oh my gosh. I love the way this is being built out, by the way. This is some good stuff. I love seeing stuff like this. But yeah, we do need to. I'm not opposed to trying to bring some builds over. I actually have some ideas for the next community server that I'll talk about. We'll get into here in a bit after we do some touring. I have some idea. Well, I have like 1 or 2 ideas. We'll kill him if you try. No, don't kill him. Don't kill him. We haven't tried yet. I just said I wanted to be friends with him. Beevr, I'm a god. I just feel 70 blocks with no armor lived. You tell me you took no damage either, Rex. Kidnap Jerry and ask for a ransom. Hey, Jerry. What is Jerry selling is the real question. Jerry the furniture trader? What do you got, Jerry? Selling some furniture, huh? Purple leather panel, iron door painting. Jerry's like, no, don't kill Jerry. Oh, get him, Jerry. Jerry, get him. Kick his ass, Jerry. Get him, get him. Oh, wow, watch out, Gay, where you at? Jerry's about to slime you out. Don't kill him. You can't kill Jerry. You aggroed him now. Now what are you going to do? Oh, he pulled out the sword. Look at Jerry just run. Jerry is relentless, dude. Oh, no, he's going to kill Jerry. Jerry can take a beating, though, dude. Oh, my gosh, no. No. Then what are we gonna do if Jerry dies? I have to come back to this and see what happens later.
Jerry is buns at this.
You just said no.
You can't steal if he's chasing me. You can't steal him if he's chasing me.
Look at him run, dude. Oh my god, he's so fast. I'm fast as fall, boy. I'm fast as fall, boy. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. What, brother, what? Yeah, it would be a shame for them to lose so much progress. Mega builds are great. Yeah. We're not going to be wiping anytime soon, so do events to get people back on. That's what I was thinking about. Oh, let me do this really quickly. He's getting chased still. Looks like a little Tower of London. Oh, that's Baller Trades. Jerry looks like he's seen some stuff. How are we doing today? We're doing well, sweet Demas. How are you doing? How are you doing, Demas? We are doing it fantastic. We're doing Fantasimo. Jerry's locked in. I love how Jerry runs with conviction. This Jerry just runs like this. Jerry is doing the full arm to shoulder that you were told to do in school, just full on. It looks like he went away, though. But some of the ideas that I had is maybe we could do some events. But okay, let me walk you through the entire idea that I had for the next. Jerry has great form. Jerry has fantastic form. But some of the ideas, I was thinking about this earlier today, and let me go over to the. Because I don't know, can I do it on here? No, I can't do it on here. Let me go over to the Let's Play world, and then I'll show you guys. It'll be easier if I do it that way, and I can talk through some of the ideas that I had in my mind for possibly the next community server. Because I was thinking about it today. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure some of y'all seen Rubik's Raptors series, and I got inspired. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. Whoops. Okay, hold on. I got to reload my game. But watching Rubik's Raptors little kind of roleplay fantasy world that they're doing, it got me inspired. I was thinking about fantasy world building, and I'd been thinking about this beforehand because of the mod Terra Tag. I don't know if y'all have seen the Terra Tag mod. I haven't used it yet, but I'll show y'all what that is. And it had me thinking on world building and kind of fantasy aspects. Seeing that build, maybe you want to continue on my builds, is pure inspiration. It's 2 a.m. already, damn. So Jerry lives. Jerry did live on. I think Jerry de-aggroed. But to check on Jerry later. The Sunburnt Lands, yeah. I just watched Rubik's Slay's VOD from his new season today. Yeah. So that had like some world building ideas popped into my head. And I was thinking like, maybe we could do something. Well, this is not similar because it's a completely different thing. But I was thinking in next community server, I had this idea that we were able to create a custom map, and I was pondering within a 5,000 by 5,000, we could do a custom map. Of course, everything outside of that will be regular generation, and we could do 4 or 5 towns that I would build, or maybe somebody would help me build, or people would help me build, and then we could incorporate some of these old builds into them, and we could do 4 or 5 towns spread across, and we would do a custom 5,000 by 5,000 and make it a very. It would be a world that has a little bit of lore to it, a little bit of lore behind it. And then players would be allowed to, like build upon that lore. And then within each town would be one of the arenas, for example, the elk racing stuff that I've been talking about for a long time. And then like a PvP arena, a duel arena. And then also like, an area for chiseling. But I did want to see if we could do a little bit of world building is kind of something I've been pondering for a little bit. A bit of pondification, and I thought that would be cool. And in conjunction with that, gosh dang it, can I freaking lean up? I think I'm leaned up all the way. In conjunction with that, I want to show y'all this mod that I downloaded that is very, very cool. I'm sure some of y'all are familiar with this mod. It is called Terra Tag. Let me do this really quickly, actually. Where's my button? There's my button. So there's this mod called Terror Tag, and essentially what you can do is it's the hottest mod on the market. You can Lord of the Rings style mark out a area, and this is gonna be, I just love this. You can mark out an area, and so like I'm gonna mark out my little area that I live in right here. Boom, area is marked, and then I can name it. Let's name it Beevr, or that's not how you spell it. What? Beaver's Bend. So Beaver's Bend, and then I can make the, I like to make the, I almost wish you could color the inside of it, but maybe Salty will add that. Let's see, what color should we do? Let's do an orange, and let's make the outline thickness 40. Oh, nope, that's the name. So then if I do save, boom. Oh, nope, that's too big. That's not what I wanted, actually. Can I edit this? Edit that. Let's make that a little bit smaller. Okay, there we go. So boom, this is Beaver's Bend. Now, oh, see, look up here, quickly. Did you see that? When you walk into an area that you have marked, it will show up above your screen, like here at the top. It'll show up at the top. So like in Hightail, when you go into a new area, there's a little name that pops up. So I was like, that is perfect for world building. That is genius for world building. So I thought that would be something that we could do. And then we could build, you know, a 5,000 by 5,000 custom map and have a little bit of a lore integration, little role play type of deal. Maybe not necessarily role play, like you can play however you want, but within the 5,000 by 5,000, there is lore there that you can build on. And then also selling cosmetic blocks as well. Within that is something that I want to do. But yeah, that is a sick thing. Sick thing. That's so peak. Love that. It's cool as fuck. Love that. That's actually sick. And that's so dope. I love it, honestly. I want to be doing it a lot. So, the Travelers little title little thing. I just got 3 new subscribers to you on YouTube. Thank you, Shocker Rocket. Thank you. Appreciate that. Cool. I tried a mod like this called Drawing a Map, but the lines don't stay after rejoin. It also lags like crazy. The map is too marked up, though. Does this mod have any lag problems? I don't know. This is like my first time trying the mod. Also, I need to eat. Did I have food in here? I swear I had some food to cook up. I'm going to eat some of this grain really quickly. Oh, let me get this. I don't think it does lag, but I'm not, did you use Terror Tag from Salty? This mod is pretty new. So I'm not 100% sure if it's using the same mod, but I'm pretty excited to use it. So we need to like kind of mark some different things out, mark some different areas out. I almost want to have the whole map marked up, but what should I see? Like the only thing I do wish that you could do is, how the frick do let me edit this. I want to color the inside of it, but maybe that's something you can add on later. But yeah, pretty sick. Make a build contest to build some of the towns. I would love that. I wonder if it works for all players or it's client side only. Shade the area. That's the thing, is I don't know how to I don't know how you can, if you can even shade it, you know? Redraw, hide area, outline thickness, swap outline, name visibility. I don't know if there's any way to be able to draw it, and then I also wish you could outline, or not outline, but have instead of one solid line, it's, what would you call it? There's like cuts in between it. I don't know what exactly that kind of line is, but like a dotted line almost. I think that would be so cool. That would be so sick. But yeah, kind of a little world building thing right there. But the thing that we need to do is we've got some of these made up. I'm going to cook some more meals, or we need to get some of these meals in these crocks. Because it is winter time. How many can I fit? Can I fit more than one? No, okay. I actually need to make some more crocks. I'm almost out now that winter is here. Thank you very much. But yeah, a dash line. Yes, that's what I was looking for. Thank you, gamer. Yeah, I don't know if the thing is, if we could do it to where it isn't client side only. And actually, is this sealed with fat? I think this is sealed with fat. So let me do this. Let me place these. I'm going to seal this one with fat, place these 2 down, seal those with fat, and then we're going to cook some more. Well, I don't know. These aren't empty. I guess I need to eat anyways. But if we could get it to where it's not only client side and it's also server side, then we could really do some lore building. But yeah, that's some of the ideas that I had for the next server. I got inspired It's very, very inspiring seeing some of that world building that Rubik's Raptors series had. So I was like, heck yeah, dude, I want to do some of that. So we'll see what we could do next wipe, but that'll be a little ways away because first we have to do our Civ Sim event that is coming up. Let me do this. Where's this at? Let me pull that up. Okay, very good. Sorry, 1 second. Where did this thing go? Okay, there we go. But yeah, that is the plan at least. Man, 3K points is nice. Sup, big dog? What's up, Tim? How are you doing, Tim? It's Tim Moments. How are you doing? Well, you can force a server to like color accurate map with colored lines in the sky. Colored lines in the sky, huh? I guess you could do that. That's a very roundabout way of doing it. I will say that. Very roundabout way of doing it right there. However you can get her done, right? Okay, so the one of the things also that I want to do is, how are you doing, Tim? By the way, I want to. What do we have? Another pop that we can cook this. I need to make a cellar, y'all. I need to make a cellar. Does anybody have any cellar recommendations? I was thinking of putting this, so the cellar down here to build even further. I believe that's where we're going to put it at. But I don't know how we're going to make it look from an aesthetic perspective. It's all about the aesthetics, right? Right? A chitty chat chat. Chitty chat bling. Let me grab this. Please, you up there. Come here. Come hither. Thank you. All right. My go-to combo is turnips and meat, by the way. Also stick by that in real life too. Turnips and meat, please. Turnips and meat. You in there? Get that cooking. Well, bammo. And then my second channel sent the message when I'm on Twitch. That is weird. That is weird. I honestly prefer, yeah, the vanilla white. I would also prefer no map run or more accurate craftable cartography run. I think we are going to do no map run for this upcoming event. Community server would be a tough sell because people do not like not having a map. I don't know if that would go over so well. It would be cool, though. Make things a little more difficult. I would enjoy that. So we're going to build down this way even further. I might have to move my Kern as well. But now, freaking, I got to step my game up. My builds are feeling pitiful compared to, I'm going to put that right there as a little decorative piece. My builds are feeling pitiful to that massive castle I just saw. Thank you very much. So we'll build down this area, open up a little, excuse me. Open a little guy up down here. Let me get some slabs first. By the way, this new keyboard feels great. It makes me feel electric. It makes me feel electric. I don't know why. It's something about the thocking. Get yourself a thocking keyboard. Oh my gosh, that would not go well. Not gonna lie, I'm on a world with a ton of realism mods. I hate myself, so that's fun. People like the real, like you kind of hate it, but you also love it. You love to hate it. That's what they say. Right, that is what they say. All right, let me move this Kieran out of the way. Excuse me, Kieran guy. Take cave-ins away from the community server. It's too late. It's too late. We're too far in, Tim. We're too far in, Timmy. Put that right there for the time being. Is this going to cook fast? I don't think this is going to cook too fast. Say Thocky keyboard really fast. No map sounds like a great push for landmarks really mattering. Could give the chiselers a casual goal outside their own territories for the sake of travel. Well, that's what we were thinking, Ferris, on the Civ Sim event. The map is going to be a 5,000 by 5,000. And so we were like, you know what? Why don't we just not have a map? And there are some landmarks on the map. And like that would be perfect. So I think that is going to be one of the things that'll happen on the Civ Sim, which I am very excited for that to be the case. I'm curious about how the players will react. They may hate life. What am I going to do without my map? I'm directionally challenged. Get used to it. Figure it out. You have to designate somebody to be your guide, your wayward guide. I managed to make cheese for the first time in Vintage Story on the community server. I made some awesome sellers too. I don't know what to do, seller. Oh, this is bad. We need this to be, oh, gosh darn it, messing it all up. We need to do this right here and not actually go down one. And then boom, and then we can start going down again. And we'll open up into a little bit of a bigger room, possibly down here. I don't know. We'll just go and we'll improvise as we go, right? That's the best way to do it. Little improv. Impromptu. Wooden cellars is bad. Is that because it gets all moldy? Is that why? Put this somewhere. Thank you very much. Like so. Beevr, can you try hitting hide area? Interacting with the outline? Hide area? Are you talking about the map? Is that what you're talking about? Edit hide area. Oh, look at that. But now can it not be... Oh, did I just draw another line? There you go. There you go. But the only thing is can I... That's sick. Good call-outs. Good call-outs, Spider. But the only thing is, can I change the color? Let me tap this. Change the color. Possibly. So, let's say hide area, green. Save. Okay, no, it just changes the outside. That's still good, though. That's still good. I'll still take that, you know? Good call-outs. What about being dead, too, while listening and torturing myself on realism in my own world? You can't add wood? Did I just waste 750 points? You did just waste 750 points, Beppis. I'm sorry. You can't spawn anything in here. I apologize. I forgot to turn it off. Let me turn it off really quickly. My bad, Beppis. My bad. Let me turn those off. Sorry, Beppis. I apologize. It's on me. Oh, let me turn those off. Okay, disabled. There we go. All right. Sorry. Those were disabled. I apologize, Beppis. Keep forgetting to do that. My bad. Not gonna lie, no map makes no difference to me. Now thinking about how I rarely look at it on my single player world anyways. I'm so down with that. I think I would be struggling. If you just observe me play, I constantly look at my map 24/7. Even though I feel like directionally I don't do a terrible job. But man, I just am always looking at my map. Gets me killed half the time, really. Note for a seller count, it only has to be stone and dirt. Oh, okay. It has to be stone and dirt in Vintage Story. Oh, guides could also create a new role that could require a payment. Maybe that's a way to constant use regardless of progression level. Dirt, stone, and brick. No organics. Okay. Gosh darn, I'll drop another one soon. I thought wood only gives we only do that on Sundays. We do that playthrough on Sundays. Sorry, Beppis. I thought wood only gives the cellar a debuff if it makes up the walls, floor, ceiling of the cellar. No. Brick, stone, and dirt only in cellar, or it doesn't work. I love putting pins on my map. A little mappage there going on. We just love mappage, don't we? And you can make the cellar 7x7. Okay, so no. Now, if I put the slabs, well, I guess I won't put the slabs in there. We'll only do. By the way, this just got a little bit brighter, which is concerning. Well, what we'll do is we will just make another doorway below, and I guess we'll not put any wood in it, even though I like the... What about beams? Do beams count, chat? Are beams okay? Am I okay to beam it up? I'm just beaming my stuff right now. You know? Is that fine? I'm usually pretty good with... It is a debuff and still works. I'm usually pretty good with direction, but the thought of no map is part of my struggle for Minecraft. I know, and like... I think if you're on a limited map with landmarks, it's fine. But when you're on an infinite map, it's... becomes kind of an issue, right? You know? Okay, so we'll put a door here. Is that cool? Actually, let's go one more down. Actually, let's go down one more. Well, no. Because if I go down one more... What does this look like without a roof? Anyway, craftable map is better for servers paired with Trails mod. You can die because you absolutely will. Believe me, I play with all those mods. So it's only the wall. The most efficient cellar consists of a translocator and a totally sealed room. That is actually true. No doors. No doors. Beams don't count? Okay, I want beams for decoration to make it look supported. That's why I'm asking. That's what I really want in my life. So what does that look like? That's no good. That's no bueno. Ooh, so if we did... What about if we did dark mud brick? The only thing is dark mud brick doesn't have this top piece that I like. I like that smooth surface for flooring. So we gotta go. We have no choice but to go down a little bit further then, because I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. Not doing it yet. Not doing it yet. Shoot. They have to be stone or brick or dirt, or otherwise it severely debuffs it. Since when was that a thing? Or has that always been a thing? Probably just silly me. Silly me. Never notice, right? Beevr, make it harder. No map for community. You guys just want it to be super hard to do anything ever. Gosh. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. That would be actually... I'm not against that. Now that I think about it, I'm not opposed to that, Reese. You can have wood, but all 6 walls are what need to be... Okay, okay. Prospecting with no map, no cores would be insane. Like always. All right, I'm gonna go now. Good luck and have fun. Take care, man. All right, see you later, Sword. See you later, Sword. Thanks for coming in. We'll see you later. All right. Yeah, I'm not against having no map, no chords just to make it harder for people. That way, you know, just have things be hard, right? Make everybody's life hard. But I do think that just makes you, it requires you to spend more time finding things, doing landmarks, and being a little bit more careful. And then also relying on other people who know how to get around. I don't hate that idea, although it might just completely turn some people off. But hey, what can you do, pal? Hey, pal. Hey, you, pal, over there. What can you actually do? You can't please everyone. We could sure try. Beevr, make a choice and stick with it. And thirst. I would like to add thirst. I almost wanted to add thirst for this playthrough. All right, we're going to go in 1 now. Craft of cartography is a mod where you need to make stuff to get the map. There's actually another mod that Grim showed me that we might use for the Civ Sim event. It's called... What is it called? It's called Immersive Maps, I think. Because I saw the cartography mod, and it's all right. I just feel like it could be better. And then Grim showed me Immersive Maps, and I think I like that one better. I think I like that more better. All right, let's cover all this up before we just have little demons spawning there. Excuse you, diamonds. You can have the special rim on stairs and slabs as full blocks by adding another layer. Oh, yeah, you're right. You're totally right. You're totally right. I always forget you can just chisel a little thing on top of there. I don't know why. I always forget that part, which we do need to do that. I've got my little cellar areas poking out just above. Oh, God. Just above. Well, I guess I'm not going to go through there. But this area right here is poking out into the real world. And so is that. So we do need to fix that. We do need to fix that. I've been putting that off for some time now. I have to get to that. But right now, we're going to do all these mud bricks around this. So, Beevr, I'll give you my mod list for realistic hardcore hell. I don't even know if I want it, gamer. I don't even know if I... No, actually send it to me. This sounds fun. I hate myself. Do you just hit the escape key to exit all the chests? What do I hit? I don't know. It's kind of muscle... It's muscle memory. Let me see. Yes, it is the escape key. It is the escape key to exit all chests. So, yeah, you can open up chests all at once, which is awesome. Reese did say there's a mod that it'll just, like, open up all the chests in the area. I just refer to a little bit of clicker simulator there, you know. I have to click my way around. Click clack, and it's not click clack for me anymore. It's thok with my new keyboard that I have here. Gaming? What's up, handsome pork? We gaming. We gaming hard. We gaming super hard. All right. Build off in here. Thank you. Thank you. Once you have an anvil, you can get back coordinates and map, and then you can make... Oh, okay. That is actually not insane. By the way, did you look at the doc I sent you? I did look through it some, but I mean, I haven't really had time to like delve in and use it, but I did read through it some. I do appreciate the feedback. I'm gonna be utilizing it for sure when I start building, or kind of mapping out the next event. But I do understand how making the game, like a lot of those things can make the game harder and makes it therefore last longer. But I also think a big part of it would be the community events would be a big deal. Like, if we do the community events, I feel like that would be a big deal, because part of the reason, you know, for playing on a community server is playing with other people. So I believe that if we have those events again, that'll foster a lot of, like a lot of community. So that is on me. I want a map that's just not that overpowered with the tracking chords. I like the aesthetic. There is immersive maps, which basically creates a Minecraft map, if you guys are into that, possibly. I always forget which chest is what many I can usually can only do 2 at a time. I know, I'm so disorganized, Wiener, so it helps me greatly to have that, just open them all up at the same time. Yeah, it helps immensely. Okay, so I'm out of light mud bricks. Now, yeah, I am the same way. My chests are just all sorts of random. I'm burning peat. I'm burning peat for no reason. I forgot. Just burned all my peat. Good job. Hey, good job. Hey, yeah, good job, guy. Hey, guy, good job. Kudos to you, friend. Okay, so we got that cooked. Very good. I'm a full boy. I'm eating great. We put these rocks away. Actually, we need them to make light mud brick. It is... So to make light mud brick, we need sand, red clay, and dirt. That's just off the dome, from what I remember. And we also need grass. Right? I believe we need grass. I don't think I have a lot of grass, though. No, I used an entire iron scythe. I should have the world's largest amount of grass. Thank you. Please. Glad I can help. You guys' feedback is always appreciated. Light mud brick. Yeah, I always love getting feedback from y'all. Antique Alice, but it's actually easier. I'll take it so long ago since I last played. I wouldn't mind seeing a better documentation for map chords, especially when you have a lot of translocators. Yeah, find brown coal and it's a requirement to burn stacks to not fill up multiple crates. All right, let me pull this aside. I gotta make sure that I don't hide things from you guys over here on the side. I know you can't see because my big fat face is in the way at times. There we go. Put this sand. I thought I grabbed a stack of sand, but I didn't. You silly. All right, let's do that there. Thank you. That gives me a stack. A stack should be a decent amount for now. We'll just keep building and make more as we go and as we please and need. In Antique Alice, you just make an Alice and you're good to go. But with cartography, you actually need to work for it. Make people work for things. Do we like working for things? I have a feeling if you play Vintage Story, you like working for things, right? Oh, by the way, chat. Yo, it's a Beevr. How's it going? What's up, Kara? How are you doing? Long time no see to you, Kara. Hello, hello. Welcome in. I forgot about this. I totally forgot about this, y'all. But since, I mean, I've got to bring it up. Hold on, really quickly. How are you doing, Cora? Good to see you. I just gotta bring this up. I don't know if y'all saw this. I'm gonna bring this up though. Did y'all see this Minecraft tweet? I'm sorry. I know how y'all are. I mean, not know how y'all are. Y'all know how I am about talking about Twitter. But freaking, I have to show you this Minecraft tweet, dude. This is insane. I just realized I was like 10 minutes behind. Whoops. Whoopsie. Little refresh. Because before you get map and JPS, you can see map and coordinates, but you'll not see yourself where you are. We also want to make it to where players can't see each other, too. I'm good. Offer still stands to help the next Civ video, by the way. Oh, really, Kara? I am freaking talk to me. I'm thinking about this before I get into it. Before I get into what I'm about to show you guys, just really quickly. I think I might have settled on the idea for the next Civ event doing a 3-style episode series for it. Because why the frick not, you know? Why not just try something? But let's shake it up a little. So I was thinking about that, but okay, Kara, I'll take you up on your offer. We're talking about Minecraft of the year. Beevr, what's under the hat? My beautiful face, Gamer. My massive head, actually. Bro, talking about Minecraft of the year 2026. No, hey, listen, you guys have to see this. You have got to see this. This is crazy. I'm not like, listen, I don't like politicking and we're not going to talk politics in here, but you guys have to see this stuff. You guys have to see this stuff. Where's my main screen? What's my main screen? Is it this one? Yes, this is main screen. Chat, did you all see this? Want to change the world IRL. Start in Minecraft. In the free Good Trouble DLC, explore global civil rights movements, meet change makers, and learn how to stand up, speak out, and build a better world. Walk with civil rights leaders. So I guess it's like a simulation or recreation of certain civil rights movements. This is crazy. This is crazy. I just brought that up to say Vintage Story is better. Okay? I brought that up to say Vintage Story is better. I'm not going to get into politics and stuff here, but like, dude, what are we doing? Why are we bringing politics into Minecraft? Vintage Story for life, whatever. I'm never going back. No, I am doing a TFC playthrough, so. But no, we're not going to get into politics. I just wanted to show that because that's just, like, why does that? Can we not just play a blog game, right? Head reveal. Massive head reveal. Could cover more material if you do a three series episode at least. Yeah, true. It may not be good. It may not be great for like, or theoretically it may not be great, but I don't care. I want to kind of do something a little different, right? I'll reach out in Discord, although it has my legal name, so I'll specify the message. Okay, all right, sounds good, Car. Sounds good. Roger that. You don't like politics? We spent a massive amount of time in democracy vote for Jerry's live. We can politic about that. I'm cool with that. I'm totally cool with that. Politic about Jerry's life all day, every day. Shall he live or shall he die? Off with Jerry's head. Wonder if Jerry's still alive. In Vintage Story, politics make themselves. Insert facepalm emoji. So X for Jerry to live or O to Jerry for him to die. He's still alive, Gamer? Good. Good deal. He's still alive. That's good news. We love to hear that. Shout out to Jerry. But yeah, that's just insane. It's insano mode stuff. I'm never going back. I am making that TFC stuff, though. All right. X or O for Jerry to live. Poor Jerry. Yeah, but maybe a three episode series, possibly? I thought that would be cool. I thought that would be pretty sick. We do still need to, well, I don't know if we're going to do it, but the little public speaking event with all the main characters, I don't know, that's so long ago, so we still do it. I was actually, do y'all ever have to, Jerry asked for political asylum. Jerry's asking for refuge. He asked for political asylum. Jerry can come live with me. We have any takers for Jerry to come live with somebody? The state of Mondstadt is currently seeking out Jerry's life. He is on trial for existing right in the middle of their build, of which he was already there and they built around them. Poor Jerry, dude. But I was thinking about this today, and this has happened before, but how many of y'all have to do public speaking like fairly frequently? Doing 8 sessions again? We're going to announce kind of the idea soon. It's not going to be as many sessions, Salus. We're thinking Saturdays and Sundays. I've seen 4 O's at this point. Damn, I guess somehow I just lost my Vintage Story account. Oh no. Oh no. If that tweet came from anyone else but Mojang, I'd actually agree, but it doesn't feel sincere because of Microslop's control over Mojang. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't feel, it just feels very corporate to me, and I don't like that. But speaking of corporate, we'll get back into this. Do y'all ever have to do any public speaking? I was thinking about this recently, and I'm sure that for anybody who had 19 O's, I didn't see 19 O's, wait a second. For anybody who has done public speaking before, I don't know about y'all, but this is how I feel sometimes when I have to speak publicly, like for work or stuff like that. Do you feel like you can, in your mind, when you think your thoughts, it almost seems like you could speak better, you know? Like, okay, I could speak. And then you go out to speak to somebody, it's like, you know, public speaking. And I'm just bringing this up because the other day we had a individual who was public speaking. This was a very, very old, gruff guy. And then he, in the middle of his public speech, well, it's not a speech, but, you know, like a presentation, he just chokes up. It's like, I'm sorry, guys. I'm just really nervous right now. And it's like the people you would not expect to be super nervous, you didn't end up getting nervous. It's like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. It's, how do you describe it? Like, I'm not making fun of them. Like, it is kind of funny in a way, but at the same time, it's like, dang, dude, you know, that's how everybody feels when they publicly speak. Like, everybody gets that kind of pent up, and it always could be worse, you know, like being right in the middle of your presentation, then you're just like, oh, I can't do it anymore. That's happened I've seen that 2 times in the past year, I would say. So you always just feel so bad for him too. Sorry, dude. Actually, let me look at Mojang's Twitter. Oh, yeah, you take a look, Sweet Demus. You just gotta scroll down a little bit. All right, I'm gonna go to bed now. Good night, have fun. All right, see you later, Shotgun Rocket. Thanks for coming in. Good night to you. I can write, I can't speak. I can write, but speaking takes a lot of rehearsal. It's so tough, you know, and really in elementary and middle and high school, they should teach you how to speak publicly. Like, they should make you do it. They should make you do it because it really is a skill, and I feel like it also helps you kind of get over some of that anxiety. It makes you feel more confident as a person in general. Do you have more staff this time? Also, is there a plan to push for more things to happen between civs? We do have... Well, I'll get to you. I'll get to you, Cara. I'll get to you on it. I'll message you. Then the guy that everyone knows is Stress goes up to speak and is elegant. Yeah, Stress, exactly. You're like, what the hell? Where's this guy just ripping it, dude? Straight off the dome. Like Loki, glad you're not the only one. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You're like, oh, thank God. That could be me right now. I could be up there speaking. And that's the thing about public speaking is literally everyone in the room. Everyone in the room is glad that it's not them having to do the presentation, you know? As for speaking, it depends on if I wrote it or not, because I feel like when I cook at writing, I either end up burning it or making the language equivalent of a McChicken. I can see what they're trying to do, but Microsoft is just, yeah, exactly, Sweet Demus, exactly. I think Jerry will have to die. Nobody said that, Gamer. Well, don't want to talk on live? What if I want to get a DM? No, you're being kept out of the loop, Reese. You're not allowed to know the information. No, I'm kidding. Actually, we do need to bring Reese and Salus. We do need to bring y'all on as well as Kara and loop y'all in. So y'all, since y'all are kind of like volunteer staff, we do need to rope you guys in on what's going on. I totally forgot that we need to get you guys in there. So I will do that. We've got some announcements laid out. I'll make a chance. I'll get you guys up to speed. He just like me for real type buddy. Yeah. I hate it for them, honestly. And you want to go up there and be like, dude, look, it's okay. You're good. You're good. Like, it's completely fine, but you know, you can't do anything about it. Like, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. And I don't know what it always, the one time, I would say the first time that I ever publicly spoke at my job, I was getting got pretty good. Usually public speaking, like throughout university, it's not that big of a deal. You know, like when you're doing it in uni, it's not, I would say it's not that it's not that big of a deal, but at least I feel there's a lot less pressure, I would say. But when you're doing it in a corporation and you're like being judged and it's for promotions are involved and like all this politicking and stuff, that's when, to me, it gets really rough. The first presentation I ever gave, it was 2 months into my first ever big boy job. And, oh, it was so brutal. I get up there and I barely know the material because I'd barely been doing the job for a couple months now. And they're like, yeah, we need you to give up there and give this presentation. I'm like, what? Excuse me, I just started like yesterday. I just got my parking spot. I just got my parking spot. And I just got my name on. I just got a badge, dude. Freaking, what are we doing? I maxed out that of stone. Okay. And as I found myself that as I was like speaking, this has never happened to me before, but as I spoke, I got more and more nervous and everything was just like, it was just sucking into I was just like, oh, and I couldn't even see anybody. I was just looking straight ahead and I couldn't see anybody and I had to yell in a very big room. I was just yelling in a big room and my voice was like, it was brutal, dude. That was the most nervous I've ever been public speaking wise. That one was a pretty tough one, but once you get that first one out of the way, you know, it's not as bad, but whew, you just got to get that first lick in. It was so tough. So I understand how people just immediately, like, in the middle of their presentation, just go, up. Not anymore. Can't go any further. That's it. That's as far as I go. Look at the messages they have, O's. I see what you're doing, Gamber. You just want to kill freaking Jerry. Took a public speaking class, and the only thing I remember is doing a how to speech on how to make a pencil holder out of paper towel rolls, and it looked like an atrocious duct tape abomination, but my speaking portion was great. That's all that matters. If you're a naturally great speaker, you can just deliver it with some zest. It does not even matter what you're talking about. You just deliver that, John, just out there speaking it up. If you, honestly, here's the thing. What do y'all think about this? If you just speak with straight up confidence, does it even really matter what you're saying? If you're completely wrong and you're like, yes, this is exactly the way it is, and I just know it, people will just be like, yeah, this guy sounds like he knows what he's talking about, you know? I don't know. That seems plausible to me. I gotta get used to this new keyboard. Everything is not easily accessible compared to my other one is super small. Mind if I message you the list? Yes, go ahead. Go ahead, gamer. Feel free. All right, another 64 should be fine. Oh gosh, yeah, my major has prepared me mentally that I'll need to pitch my ideas to a board of people in order to get them approved or not, and it scares me. Major's animation. Let's go. W major, Ferris. W major. That is terrifying, though, having to pitch your entire idea. Because, you know, to some degree, when you have to pitch your idea, like, it's not only is it your idea, but it is, in a sense, it is you. It's like you, in a sense. You know what I mean? Like, that idea is basically an extension of you. So if that gets shot down, it's like, oh, that's me. That's me you're talking about. Please don't shit all over that idea. That's me. You know? So that's the interesting, that would be very scary. I'm stressed for you. I don't know why they always say imagine your audience in their underwear. I'm trying to train the group and I'm thinking to myself, why am I mentally stripping Kyle at the moment? It is an interesting practice. I don't know if anybody actually does that, but that's what they say, Stress. That's true because people would be falling for Fox News. Yeah, I mean, if you just say something confident, you're like, good. Dude, Hoplites doesn't ever say anything substantial, but he has the charisma of a deity. He literally takes control of factions in every server and event somehow. Love you, Hoplites. I don't know. Everybody just he be doing devious stuff too, and people just do what he says. Hey, whatever. Listen, if you got the charisma, well, what is it? I think it's the confidence. I really think that is what it is. It's your creative baby, yeah? Your heart and soul poured out? Yep, exactly. I don't know. Maybe we need to do a case study on Amnesia Joe, aka Hoplites. Maybe we should do a study on Hoplites. Do a little case study. Make a little video essay about it. Psychological analysis of this frickin'. He was actually in here last stream. I guess they were doing another event, the DEF CON event, but he died. He got murked apparently. There's a lot of murking going on from what it sounds like. The Riz is the biz. The amount of people he sent to death, yeah, just all to a very, very devious end. Although I will say this about Hoplites, aka Amnesia Joe, is he needs to lower his FOV. His FOV is insane. Like, bro, I don't even know how he plays the game. He's playing freaking. His FOV is like, you can almost see the curved Earth. You can almost see the curve of the Earth from his FOV. It's so pulled back. It's insane. I can see, though, how that is really, really good for PvP. Maybe his name is Amnesia Joe because every random forgets his crimes. Forgets that he's a demon. Forgets that part. But yeah, maybe the confidence thing is it. Maybe that's what I would do if I get put into the event. Hey, somebody pick me for the event. Pick my application. Pick my application, chat. Would you guys pick my application? What do you think my application would say? What would my application say? It would probably say, I really like grass. I'm a big fan of grass. I like building. I'm a chill guy. I like wood. I write poems. Maybe I can write a few poems in the event. Nobody's picking, and literally nobody is picking my application. I just know it. You guys would just browse right over. You'd say, get this guy. Get a load of this joker. Get a load of this joker. Him and his poem writing. Please. Oh, there's grass in here, actually. There's a bunch of grass in here. Thank you. No, I don't know what my role would be. I would probably try to lead a cult. Very cult-like. Follow me to my death. I keep typing light instead of mud brick. Mud brick, please. These guys are so loud in my ear. I don't even want to know how many of them there is out there. Dude, his FOV is what I imagine astronauts see in hyperspace. I know, like, what is that FOV, dog? It's crazy. It is actually insane. His FOV is actually insane. Definitely a competitive gamer, I would say. Helps in fights, though. I can see that aspect of it. All right, 64. Thank you. We were playing Vintage Story, but Joe plays the game. Yeah, literally. It's playing Game of Thrones. We're out here trying to have a good time. You have a fun time, build stuff, be friends with each other, and Joe is Game of Thronesing it so hard. It's like, hello? What are we doing? This guy is murdering everybody, getting people to kill other people. Meanwhile, he's mentally insane. He also has amnesia. Been practicing playing Vintage Story with a humane FOV, not gonna lie. Probably should do that if I'm gonna be recording gameplay for others to watch. The thing with, like, recording is, in my opinion, the closer FOV, like if you close up your FOV, like this, I feel like the shots are better for some reason. I don't know what it is, but that's how I got a lot of shots in the event, at least. Like, I'll show you guys briefly how I recorded the event. So I do the game mode 3 spectator mode. Oh, you can't see anything. Let me put a light down. Let me put this down. But essentially, if you have the cinematic mod, which I used during the event, you can do camera smoothing. You do a keybind for camera smoothing, and you can smooth your camera around like this, and that helps with the cinematics a lot. And then you can also keybind so that you can zoom in your FOV in and out like this. You could also use the zoom button mod, but I prefer this one, at least when I'm doing recording event stuff. And this way worked very well. And then I love the camera smooth. There's also a way to get your character to slide, like the camera smooth, slides, but I can't remember how to do it. I haven't been able to do it. But that way you don't even have to move, and you can move and get the smoothing shot at the same time. So that's what I do for my cinematic shots in the event. I'll have to train. I had to train Salus and Reese up on that. No, I'm kidding. I'll just take you guys through how at least I like to do it. I need someone to be a traveling bard. Game of Joe's smaller FOV is similar to how real cameras work, which adds to the cinematography. If you want to know why, okay, I was wondering. Very cinematic as well. I was wondering what made that so cinematic feeling. I love the. I should have got like a major in cinematography. I love the idea of getting shots and stuff. I don't know. Work on movies and stuff. All that good jazz. I like the idea of getting a good shot. The perfect shot. The perfect shot. Yeah, so we have that upcoming. We'll see how that goes. You guys have been making me reconsider. I've been changing my lifestyle a little bit when it comes to food. I know this isn't a healthy one, but last night I made a pizza. I made a little handmade. Well, it's not handmade because the dough's not from scratch. But it's not like I bought a frozen pizza. My girlfriend and I, a little while back, we went to Target. We went to Target and bought, you know, the pre-made, what do you call it? Little dough thingy. Little bread, pizza, dough stuff. Little pre-made pepperonis and some cheese. And some sauce. And oh my gosh, it's the best pizza I've ever had. Well, not the best pizza I've ever had, but making myself a little homemade pizza. Since we've been talking a lot the past few streams about making food, I'm to the point now to where I'm thinking I am going to stop eating out so much and start, or not, I don't eat out just a crazy ton amount, but I want to start getting into cooking things because it's so much cheaper and it feels so fulfilling and tastes so good. And my main issue is I want it to taste good. And I feel like you can get that. You can get the best, nice, clean taste when you home cook it, you know? Well, silly I'm taking a class all about camera angles and proper things like that, so maybe I'll share what I'm learning. That would be perfect, Ferris. Tell me all. I would love to hear that. I love that kind of stuff. Please, enlighten me, please. I beg you. When I screenshot my builds, I always set my FOV. Yup. Love homemade pizza. Ooh, try it with banana peppers, too. Ooh, spicy stuff. It does sound kind of good, though. Homemade food is an auto 10 plus buff on the deliciousness scale. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying is like, it adds the deliciousness, also makes me feel better about myself. Is that common? Should it make me feel better about myself? The pre-made pizza dough saves so much room in the fridge versus a frozen pizza. Big old box. And the frozen pizza isn't as good. I can cook hundreds of meals for my Civ family in VS, but making myself food is IRL so difficult. It is it is a learned skill, but one of the things I've been doing is when my girlfriend and I get together, I say, you know what, let's cook a meal. And then I learn how to cook one meal. It's more entertaining if somebody's cooking it with me, you know? I kind of force us to do it that way. I'm literally a film student, so I'll help you with that too. You guys are just, see, this is what I'm saying. Like, I'm not even trying to glaze. It's so much talent in this room. What are we to do with all of it? We must put it to use, right? It's like the perfect amount of spice. I'm not opposed to it, Wiener. I'm not opposed to it. It does sound good. I'm gonna have to go get some more. I have like the one thing I can make well, and it's a Philly cheesesteak, but with ground beef. That's kind of a different type of thing to make, Spider. I like the idea of that. And a nice old Philly cheesesteak, eh? It's not the worst thing to only be able to make in the world. Absolutely. Not gonna lie, I can always get down on a Red Baron pizza. I can bake sometimes, but not all the time. We have a baking pro in here. We literally have a baking aficionado. We have the baking version of Gordon Ramsay, actually. Tell him, TR. Tell him how great you are. I'm just kidding. I need to make, how many more mud bricks do I need to do to finish this off? This is a very dark and cold room. We're gonna decorate it with beams. And hopefully that'll put a little support figure to it and make it look less dark and depressing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 6 of them, please. I normally sit in my room doing literally nothing, so you can definitely use a talent that I'm not using. I would love to use it, Carb. Bring that talent here. Bring that talent here. I shall siphon the talent right out of you. No, I'm kidding. Just kidding. What did I do with all... Is that all the dry grass that I need, honestly? When it goes like this... Oh, I don't have blue clay. I'm out of clay. We need to go get some clay. I need to get some clay. So this goes like this. That goes like that. I'm hoping this will be enough. 1, 2. Yep. More than enough. Plenty. Absolutely plenty, mate. Try making homemade pasta. It's so easy, it makes you feel pretty BA. Send a pic to your parents afterwards. Guarantee you'll get a pretty cool. That is hilarious. That is hilarious, Stressed. I can't believe you remember that. Hold on. Speaking of pretty cool, my dad texted me, asked me if I got my keyboard. Gotta text him and tell him thank you. That's my early birthday gift. Yeah, I'll get a pretty cool. That is hilarious, Stress. That's awesome. Pretty cool. I'll take one of those. You should see the bread pics I sent in the hobbies channel. Oh, goodness. Some delish in there. You got some delish in there. Ground beef, chopped onions and bell peppers, butter, garlic powder, onion powder, Worcestershire sauce, all in a frying pan. And after I cook it, I put cheese on it. Ooh, dang, Spider, you're cooking. You are genuinely cooking. Is it just me, or is onion powder and garlic powder used on everything? Can anybody explain that to me? Is that what the deal is? You use garlic and onion powder for literally everything? Do you watch any shows when you aren't streaming, cooking, or being a good partner? I'm dipping out in 6 minutes when the final episode of Fallout Season 2 drops. I do watch... Well, no, actually, I really don't. I really don't, Carl. The only thing that I do watch is I watch some animes. I've been watching Jujutsu Kaisen. That's the one I've been watching recently. But when my favorite animes aren't dropping, I don't watch anything other than YouTube, to be transparent with you. Powder? Yes, powder. Powder. Or salt. Powder? I don't know, but it's just good. Yes. Tastes good, so add to food to make taste good. Also forgot to put a bit of chili pepper. Chili powder. Why do you use powder? Do you not have real onions? I guess you could use real onions. I don't know. Why do we use powder? It's just easier, I guess. The onions, they make me cry. Make me just absolutely sob. No, I don't, but... All right, some beams to put in this, John. That's what we need to do next. I don't know. That is a good question. I've eaten raw garlic in that. I'll tell you what, if I get... sometimes when I go to In-N-Out and get a burger, they be putting way too many onions on my burger. Onions are just so overpowering, you got to be careful. But just the perfect amount of onion does make it taste real nice and good. Do taste it real nice and good. But yeah, I don't know why we only use the powder. That's like... I said thyme. What is it? Thyme? The green rosemary looking stuff? I need debarked oak is what I'm needing right now. Trying to process in my brain. Like you can get, I think it's actually called oregano, but I would much rather have the actual leaf thyme instead of pouring it out from a, what would you call it? What would you call it? That's not what I need to do. How do you exactly do debark stuff again? Need a freaking hammer and a chisel. I'd rather have the actual leaf, I don't know. I need a hammer, or I need an axe and a hammer. Interesting combo there. I have a hammer in my inventory? I do. I just don't want to use my iron hammer. Just seems kind of like a waste, but whatever. I'll do it. No, actually, let me go get a flint axe. I have plenty of those. Go out to the scariness. Probably doesn't expire. I finished Attack on Titan a couple months ago. Oh, you just now finished it, Cora? Let's go. Changes your life, it does. I realized I put both in. Probably doesn't expire as fast. It's getting a little frosty out here. I suspect powder is partially not onions. If anyone wants a mod list, oh god. Grilled onions? Grilled onions is good. I can't get behind that. Oh, this guy is hitting me. Hey, guy. Throwing stuff at me? What's your problem, pal? What's your problem, buddy? Buddy, oh, did I just get a gear? What the? Did this guy just throw a gear at me or something? How did I get a gear? What in the world? That does not make any sense. All right. I'm not going to ask any questions. Are we talking about Coke and onion powder? I agree. Tastes amazing. No, not the sniff kind. I like to put garlic and onion powder on my hash browns. I'm not going to be able to put chopped onions on them. Ooh. Beevr, you join me and who else ever on Dead 2 after stream? Possibly Gamer. I'm supposed to FaceTime my girlfriend after, so I don't know. I'll try. She might yell at me. I'm so never going to USA. The Falc's Harvest. Is that what happened? It freaking just took it right out of him, dude. All right, what was the thing I was doing? I needed a axe hammer job like this. It's so complicated to make debarked stuff. Boom. All right. Beams are so expensive, by the way. Goodness gracious me. Dude, so when I used to live in Tennessee back in the day, there was this pizza place in my town that was owned by a husband. Just keep on falling. Owned by a husband and wife. They spent years learning to make pizza, farmed the vegetables themselves, and bought the best cheese one could buy, and I genuinely haven't eaten something that good. Nirvana pizza, basically. That's got to be, that's hard to find. That's back to my dive. I can never say it. I can never say it. Yep, free money. Free freaking money. Divers, drive-ins, and dines. Do y'all have a local spot that you like to go to that does that all natural stuff? I would love to open a place like that, but to me, surely, how much money can you make doing that? Because, or not how much money can you make doing that, but is it profitable? Because to me, it seems like when you want to buy the freshest, most organic stuff, it's more expensive than buying the slop. So then what are you to do? You have no choice but to eat the slop, right? I don't know. No choice but to eat the slop, possibly? I'm thinking about, I've been bulking, but I think I'm gonna change. I'm gonna start skinnying up and eating less. And so that's why I'm getting into this cook your own meal thing. Because if I could like cook 3 meals a day that are very, very healthy and maybe have a lot of vegetables and stuff, I'm like, dude, we might be able to do this thing. We might be able to get the jawline going. Get the jawline going. I need to shave my face. It accentuates my fat. Accentuates my double chin a little bit. I want to cry because of this pack. I dream about it weekly. They bought the farm for the pizza place money. It depends on where you live. We live out in the middle of nowhere, so local farmer markets, you can buy Whole Foods for super cheap. That is a good point. That is a good point. Because a lot of American agriculture is gen-modified seeds that makes replanting them actual costs. The seeds are patented. So I need to move out of America is what you're saying, Ferris. The only reason I know how to cook is because since I'm one of the older people in my scout troop, so I ended up cooking during camp. Ah, interesting. That's one of those things you learned there. Okay, now the question is how should we beam this up? Just along the sides, going across the top and to the other side? That's what's in my mind right now. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. We're gonna do that way. Yeah, that way. And then all the way across the side. And then what I'm gonna do is do a little beam action here to make it look kind of supportive. What do you think about that? Yes, please. Yes, queen. But see how it gives a little crack? Should we make the crack bigger? That makes sense? Like this big? Is that too big? Or is that just right? Do we like the smaller one or the bigger one? Smaller or bigger? This feels like it might be a tad too much. Maybe we'll go with the smaller one. Like this. Oh, that's just a tiny bit. Let's do middle of the block. What do we think about that? Right there. No, it's just right. Like that right there. Do we like that, chat? Fat is good in Vintage Story, though. It's what the cleaver is for. Fat is good in Vintage Story. It is like, it's good to eat, too. I'm thinking the smaller, I guess we can always test it out. I'm just so scared to place beams. Let's go with the smaller one, see what that looks like. I think that crack is, I don't like that. I don't like that for some reason. I don't like that crack. I think what is bothering me, oh no. No, I think what is bothering me is that these beams that are placed along the roof and the wall are skinnier than the beam that comes out. So I think what we're actually going to do is make it very, very like that almost. A very small support. It's still got to have a little bit of a hole in it though, yeah. Heading out for my show. See you in an hour if you're still live. All right, see you later, Cara. Hope that you enjoy your show. Enjoy the fallout. We'll see you later. Thanks for stopping by. In fact, it'd be good to eat IRL too. You just need to salt it and eat it. Oh my gosh, though. I don't like what do y'all have any tips for overcoming the chewiness of fat? I can't do it. I've just not been able to do it. I'm too much of a wuss. The chewiness immediately kills my appetite. All right, so that is not the worst thing I've ever seen in my entire life, I would say. Right? These are just so skinny. Google Sallow? What is Sallow? Oh, and the crowbar 1.22 for removing beams is going to be the best thing ever. I know. It's going to be fantastic. I'm thinking avoidance is my only solution. It is. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it really, really skinny. I don't like how big it is compared to these ones that it's connected to. It's not sitting well with me. I think that is the motto. Yeah, the crowbar, when they had the crowbar for these beams, make my life not so awful. Like that. Just a small one right there. A little small detail. Still pretty fat, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll just go with it. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Boom. And I don't know where I did that, though. It was like top to mid block. Right? Top to mid block there. Yeah, that's good. That's not terrible. That's not terrible. Okay, okay. I don't hate it. Know what I mean? Does that make sense? Am I speaking to English? Making sense, y'all. Tallow, rendering it down a lot, probably. It's freezed and made into small slices. It's not that chewy. I say having chewed a plastic bottle. You don't chew on tough animal fat, Beevr? Listen, the only thing I am made for is chewing on wood, okay? Only thing I'm made for is freaking, if you're part of the chew crew, hey, chew crew, stand up. No, I don't know what it is about the fat. I get it as I don't, it should, I mean, I guess you could just dissolve all the fat. You cook all the fat up and then let it dissolve and then just drink it. Just an idea. I don't know. Just an idea. No, I'm good. I'm good on that. I'm just kidding. That's a stupid idea. Who would ever come up with something dumb like that? Sallow? Google sallow or tallow. Let me look up tallow. Tallow is a rendered form of beef or mutton suet. Oh. I bet that's good for, I don't know what that's good for, but beef fat, huh? I don't know. It's probably good for cooking though. That does make sense. I'm not opposed to that. I'm not opposed to that. If it's healthy for cooking things in and good for flavoring. Oh no, sallow. All that came up was a thing. I will make you wooden beef jerky then. Birch jerky. Perfect sluice. Thank you. Thank you. How gracious of you. Birch jerky, yeah. Actually, you know, I'm thinking I should place it one. Yeah, because it's looking super duper skinny now that it's in the corner. Let's get rid of that. Let's get some food first. When it's sealed properly, it melts in your mouth. Ooh. I'm part of the chew group as I do just eat popsicle sticks sometimes. What? You just eat popsicle sticks sometimes? What's y'all's favorite popsicle stick? I think the best ever for me was it's like the rocket looking one. The red, white, and blue looking one. Also, ice cream sandwiches go very, very hard too. I think that's probably the pinnacle of human existence is eating an ice cream sandwich. I don't know. That's just it's hot take. Don't think that take is hot at all. That take is actually ice cold. Take is ice cold. So 2 servings. So we need to get our serving out of here. Eat out of this one. Thank you. Get my bowl. Eat up. Eat up, youngin'. Eat up, young guy. Yeah, ice cream sandwiches rule. I don't ever eat popsicles anymore because they hurt my teeth. I feel like I have very sensitive teeth. Jesus. I have very, very sensitive teeth. I now can cook another meal with that being in there, so let's do that really quickly. We got turnips and meat. Do I have any more turnips, possibly? Thought I had a bunch. Let's grab this beard. Well, what can I put in a meal? Let's grab the bearded tooth, and then I have some extra mushrooms to grab as well. We'll see if we can use the almond mushrooms and cook up a little something. Whip something up. I don't know if the game is going to be okay with the whip up that I'm fixing to make, but we're going to give it a shot. Almond mushrooms? No. I'm not familiar with the recipes. Ugh, no. Darn. Really? Are we cereal right now? Can't even make that? Let's create 6 servings of turnip stew. 6 servings of turnip stew. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I'm fine with six servings. It might be a little bit of a waste. It's just fine. Actually, let's save the turnips and cook the meat. Let's just cook the meat on its own. Not even in there. Just cook it outright and eat it. It's a bit of a waste, but whatever. Whatever. We're not efficient freaks here, right? We're just normal people doing normal things. Yes. Yes, we are. I grew up with the SpongeBob ones, classic. I used to obsess over those orange push pops when I was a kid. Ooh, those were good. Those were good. You can't mix the second type. That makes me mad. I wish I knew all the recipes. The orange push pops were good. I know exactly what you're talking about, Salus. Those were very, very good. I like those quite a bit. Those were awesome. I will say, though, the one thing, I don't know about y'all. I was talking to some of my friends the other day, and this is something I just realized. I don't know why it took me this long to realize it, but we were talking about eating corn dogs. Weird subject, I know. But we were talking about eating corn dogs. And one of my friends was like, I'm just a weirdo, you know? I don't know what's wrong with me. And I was like, what? He's like, sometimes when I'm eating the corn dog, you know, it comes on a stick. If you've never had a corn dog, it comes on a stick. And it's basically breading around a hot dog on a stick. And as you eat through the corn dog, you know, you get to the point to where you're getting more stick than dog. And my friend was saying that once it gets to the stick point, he just keeps going. He just grabs onto the stick and the corn dog, whereas normal people, you know, will just like either bring the corn dog up on the stick or bring it completely off the stick. And then I was thinking to myself, well, I'm dumb because what I do is once I get to the stick part, I start eating around the outside of it like a moron. I was like, what is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? Who eats a corn dog like that? Why don't I just pull the corn dog up? It's things like that. I really feel like it's the simple things that get me sometimes in life. Like I just, my brain farts so hard, it shits itself, actually. Like, what am I doing? Can I just use my head? Why am I making life so hard? Corn dogs are ass, in my opinion. The breading, you don't like the breading, but if you dip it in some ketchup. Has anybody here not had a corn dog? Or pigs in a blankie? A little pig in a blankie action? Who knows? Okay, we can go back to this now. I love corn dogs, honestly. I like Vienna sausages as well. That's not how you actually pronounce them, but Vienna sausages, pretty dang good. Like to dip those in ketchup. Did have honey mustard for the first time the other day. I told you about that going to Subway. They put honey mustard in my little protein dill, and that honey mustard was a very interesting experience, but I heard somebody say something, and I was kind of resonating with this while I was eating my honey mustard protein packet dill. Or protein wrap from Subway. Somebody said that what they like in food is they like contrast. So I was like, you know, that actually makes a lot of sense. Maybe what we like in our food is contrast. You know, when you have two very, very different flavors together. I was like, yes, dude, that is true. That is very good when you have two opposing flavors. And when I was eating that honey mustard wrap, I was like, dude, I'm really like, the honey mustard is contrasting with the lettuce and the tomatoes. I don't know, maybe I'm just a weirdo, you know? I don't know. Let me get this out of the way. Dang it. Oh, why does it keep destroying that? That's making me so mad. It should be destroying this one. That doesn't make any sense. I always turn corn dogs sideways at that point. That's what I do too, Salus. Why do we do that? Why do we do that? Why make it hard on ourselves? All right, how far down is that? It's like this far down. Boom. And then we add one all the way across. Boom. Okay, that's pretty normal looking. I like that. It's not awful. It's not awful. Imagine eating a corn dog the long way. That's what my friend was saying. He's like, I don't fuck know what's wrong with me. Sometimes I just eat the corn dog the long way. Yeah. Are you all right, bro? No, the breading tastes like artificial sludge trying to be real bread. I like artificial things if they don't try to mimic the natural flavor. Fair enough. I've only heard tallow being used as cooking oil. That's the only thing I've heard too. I put a few pics in the hobby channel. I hope it's okay. Is that of the sallow? I've never heard of that, but I have heard of tallow. It does seem like a good idea to use when you're like cooking and stuff. I have to try that out. But I need to start with, do y'all think I should start with some like beginner meals on my little cooking journey that I go on, you know, and not just dive right into cooking complicated things, kind of get my feet wet? I don't know. Is there a skill progression to cooking? Soren would say yes. Possibly. Soren would say you're a dog water. No, I'm just kidding. Soren would say it. All right, so we have our cellar here. Now, the entire point of this was for food. This was for food, but like, why did it need to be this big? You know, it didn't. That's the answer. It didn't need to be this big. Yes, hello is salted pork fat. Ah, good idea, TBH. That's the gist. I think that is a good idea. I think I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna start starving myself. Okay. I've been running. I've been prepping for this little half marathon as well. We talked about that. I ran 5 miles yesterday. Oh, Jesus. Why do people run? What's up with running? Running is not fun. I don't care what anybody says. I'm never running ever in my entire life again, dude. I like grape and banana artificial flavors. This is not even close to the real flavors that we have now. True. I love grape artificial flavor. I'm not gonna lie. Soups are a good start. That's how I started. Ooh, I'm gonna try that soup you sent me. I'm scared though, Salou. So I guess it's not really a soup, but I'm scared of lamb. I don't know if I like lamb. Watch the videos, man. Don't just follow recipes. Find some people on YouTube. Explain what you're doing. Yeah, why you're doing what you're doing. So not only are you following directions, you know why those directions are to begin with. That's the important thing. That is a good point. That is a good point to stress. Is the why is the most important piece behind it. 100% accurate points. Because once you know the why, like once you have an understanding, you can always start to play with the rules in a way, if that makes sense, or play with what you're working with when you understand why. So I am 100% on board with you there. All right, let's grab these. Also, videos are just so much easier to follow than recipes too. That's what my girlfriend did. I do like the video tutorial style much better. YouTube University, they say. YouTube University. Any skills that y'all have learned from YouTube? Mine's mostly been like editing and Photoshop and all that good jazz, self-taught. So is this in a cellar? This is fresh for 1.2 years. Like, do I even really need to be fresh for that long? Like, really? I don't have enough food to be like, yes, this is good for 1.2 years. I can chill until then. Like, I don't have that much food. I grabbed that thing in a couple days. Soups are so forgiving too. Can mess up a little soupage. I gotta start doing. You guys got me. I need to get on it. Maybe this weekend I'll try something. If I try something new this weekend, I'll document my process in the Discord. What do you guys think about that? I'll document my process step by step in the Discord. You just one moment you'll see all the what would you call it? Produce? I don't want to say materials. How would you say? Ingredients. All the ingredients beforehand, and then the next thing you know, my apartment's on fire. Like, how did we get here? How did we get to this point? Wait a second. How did we get to this point? All right, so we got those. We got the cellar made, which is good. I don't know that it's going to be super useful to us, but we've got it made. That's what is importante. Now, I want to start on the... Let me do this really quickly, actually. You gotta try the lamb soup, my guy. If you hate it, at least you'll know. That is true. At least if I'll know if I hate it very quickly. I'm so scared, though. I'll try it. But now what I want to do is I want to make leather. We want to start the leather making process because I could use some bags. So first thing along that process is getting some water. Let's go over and grab our jugs from our little shed room. Bing, bang, bow, boom. And then let's go get some water. Grab a bunch of water into the... Actually, I wonder if you can fill your bucket up with water. Don't remember where my bucket's at. Bucket, are you here somewhere? Baby girl, where's this bucket? Where is this bucket at? What did I do with my bucket? My one and only... Okay. My one and only bucket has disappeared on me. Small trough. How does one make a bucket again? Is it like this? I look so silly when I don't ever know what... how to make things. I can't ever remember... There's just so many things to make in this game that I always forget. Wooden bucket. Oh, it costs a flax twine, dude. My God. I forgot they were so expensive. Holy heck. Cheese soup, mushroom soup, borscht. I want to make some potato soup. My mom makes potato soup and it's phenomenal. Maybe I'll do that. Potato soup. What do y'all think about that? Document the potato soup process this weekend. I'll have to call my mother. Although, also, I think my bucket is out here. I'm so... of course it's out here. I make one, and then I immediately find it right after. Perfect. A local was talking about cooking up some beaver tail. It didn't look particularly appetizing. Did you say, hey, I know a guy? Did you say, hey, I know a guy that wouldn't appreciate that? Know a guy that wouldn't appreciate that kind of stuff around here. Excuse me, friend. Don't do that. I wonder if that's any good. Borch and sallow are literally our national dishes. Or rope. Oh, I could have used rope for that, Tiara. Frick. Beevr better watch his tail then. Somebody's trying to eat me. Beevr the reason... Yeah, somebody's trying to eat me, dude. Jeez. Better watch my tail. Just out here chasing tail. Beevr the reason banana flavor things don't taste like bananas because the type of the banana we eat now is different from the one they base the flavor off of. Whoa, little knowledge drop there. Little knowledge drop there. Are there blue bananas, by the way? Are there blue bananas? Real quick side question. That is actually insane. I feel like I remember hearing something like that. Oh, is this flax done? Is this flax done? We got a little bit of mature flax in here? No, but it does look like the flax is getting cold. Come on, just grow. Just grow really quickly before you freeze. You can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you. That is interesting. Is it because our bananas are genetically modified? Is that why? Also, I built this on stream last time. I did show you guys this, or last Thursday. I forgot I built this. Look at this. Look at this little uppity-duppity ramp type deal. I kind of like it now. I wasn't loving it when I first built it, but I am kind of liking it. It's growing on me a little bit, I will say that. All right, all the water is frozen over here. Excuse me. I guess I can fill these up as well. How much water gets in here? 3 liters. We'll just empty a whole thing in there. Empty a whole bucky. I think a bucky is 50 liters. Took a second there. Beevr tail, a Canadian delicacy, but no, the real deal being grilled up. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, it. Anyway. Beevr 4 a.m. in game is the coldest time and 4 p.m. is the hottest. That's good to know. It is -5 degrees Celsius, so I'm not freezing just yet. Okay, let's, how do you dump? There we go. Oh no, 10 liters. 10 liters. Okay, so if we fill this up, let's see, leather making. We fill this up. I want to say that we want to just fill this up with as much water as possible and then put oak logs in there, right? Yeah, we want to fill this up. Hey, how did you get it? You're not supposed to be in here, guy. Hey, how do you get in here? You're not supposed to be in here. That guy just spawned in here. I don't know how that happens, but all right. You can hold 10 in a bucket and 50 in a barrel. Let's put 50 in there. Let's put 50 in there. That's what we want. There's guys everywhere tonight. Hey, guy. Don't you run from me? Don't you run from me? Bring them cheek. Where did I just get hit? Oh, God, that Shiver's mouth was terrifying. They are just out in droves tonight. Is December or January the coldest month in the game? I actually don't know. That Spider would be able to answer that question. I want to say, well, actually, I am not sure. Maybe January is the coldest, or peak December is the cold. Well, I mean, there's only 2 between you. Choose them. I don't really know. I do not really know. All right, let's get ourselves a water source placed down so we don't have to keep coming back to this. That would be the smart thing to do, right? But yeah, I want to start making food from scratch. I feel like that'll change my life a lot. Ow, guy just threw something at me. Hey, pal, can you not throw things at me? I want to start making food from scratch. Maybe I'll do a little documentation on that journey. January, as it's the middle of winter. Okay, there you go. Interesting. The flavor based on the gross. Michelle, Big Mike breed of banana. The one we eat now is the Cavendish. Big Mike was for the most part wiped out by a fungus. Oh, that's sad. It's kind of sad. That's unfortunate. It makes me sad. All right, let's fill these up. Wiped out by a fungus, huh? What are the chances that we get wiped out by some sort of... Oh, no, I'm doing the wrong thing here. What is it that I'm trying to do? I don't want to put a single dill in there, but that is what I'm doing. What am I doing? How did I put full dills in there? I feel so silly right now. That's why banana and banana flavoring is so different. So I guess Mike's bananas taste crazy different then? Where can I get my hands on a Big Mike? Somebody named Mike in the chat is like, what? Why are you trying to get your hands on me? A big POV, a big guy named Mike. I just go grab the nearest Mike I find. Hey, Mikey boy, let me get my hands on you. Put a single portion. Shift right click. Well, that's not what I want. And if I just right click, there we go. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time with that. There we go. Finally getting it. That is good to know. But I will say that banana and grape are my two favorite artificial flavorings. I love grape flavored stuff. I also like grape wine. Grape wine is fantastic. Do we have any wine enthusiasts in here? Wine does go pretty hard, although I have an allergic reaction and my cheeks get super red. And not flushed as in, you know, when you get intoxicated, like your cheeks kind of get flushed, but I look like a lobster. My face is so red. I don't know what it is, unfortunately, with wine that just does that to me. I just start having issues. I wish not, because wine is kind of that fine dining. I want to be fine dining, high society. High society. Cavendish is facing the same threat that slime Big Mike out, so we might have to find another banana breed soon. I'm worried. I'm worried. What if we don't, though? What if we don't find another banana breed? Then what do we do? What do we do then? We have no more. Do we just not have bananas anymore? Slimed Big Mike out. R.I.P. Big Mike. R.I.P. Big Mike. There's funguses everywhere. They also say that, like, Beevr, you saying can fungi wipe us out? The Last of Us is legit just fungi zombies. No, we will lose bananas. No more nanners. Yeah, what are we gonna do if we don't have bananas anymore? I literally have a banana sitting over on my counter right now. Then what am I gonna do? I like to eat a banana here and then real quick. Great way to get some carbs in. Just, they taste fantastic. They go with many things. Then what am I gonna do if we lose nanners? The great banana famine. Wine just makes me tired, T-Bait, so I don't drink it much. Plus, most taste like olive juice. Yeah, most of them do. You gotta get, like, the sweet ones, Salus. You gotta get the really sweet ones that are made for people that don't like the, I don't know, the fine, they don't have the taste, the exquisite taste. Yeah, the great banana famine. That would be sad. No more bananas. Then we'll have to call up C-nanners and say, hey, can you get us some more bananas or something? They say, I'm sure y'all know about this, but from what I understand, the longer that time goes on and we use antibiotics and stuff, that like viruses and diseases will adapt to those antibiotics. As you can tell, I'm completely uneducated on this, but I've just heard things like this. Per se, and that kind of terrifies me. That kind of terrifies me, honestly. The idea of, like, us not being able to use antibiotics anymore because everything's adapted to it, so we just have to, like, continually create new types of antibiotics. Is that a thing? I don't know. So now I think we put 16 oak logs in there, or no, maybe it's 8. It's somewhere. It's a certain number. We'll just place them in there until it pops. Okay, no, I'm just dumb. That's not what it takes, you freaking silly goose. Leather making. It is close. Fancy wines aren't for me. I'm more for craft brewing. I do like me a beer. Okay, after you have obtained some raw hides, seal them in a barrel of lime. Okay, so that's the part I don't need at the moment. Weak tannin. How do we make weak tannin? 1 oak log for 10 liters of water. So we need 5. 5 is the magic number then, yes? 5, please. Oh man, I'm having issues doing this. 5. Okay, I guess I didn't see that. Boom. So we're gonna do one side is gonna be entirely weak tannin. Because why not, right? It's just how we rock and roll. We'll do one complete side of tannin, and then we'll do the other side. We'll seal those with hides and stuff. Perfecciones. 5 logs, thank you. Bacteria will adapt. Viruses randomly mutate, and Beevr, the reason you have to take antibiotics even after you feel better is to reduce the chances that bacteria to adapt to it. Oh, you know, that's a good thing that you mentioned that, Spider, because me personally and probably other people don't take their antibiotics all the way through and I never knew that was the reason why you did that. Dang, I never knew. Can openly admit that I have actively fought for the other side, aka the bacteria side, against the human race on accident. I'm sorry. That was my bad. My bad, chat. Not being a team player there. That's on me. I just didn't know, okay? I just didn't know. All right, let's just place 5 in here. We'll make it easy, dude. Jeez. That's all me. I was completely unaware that that was the case. There we go. Okay, so we got all those sealed. Now the time is to make another flint. Oh! Excuse me. Thank you. Make a flint knife really quickly. Just casually. Just go from like freaking out to just casualness. Pure casuality. The guy never stood a chance. He's lucky I didn't frick him up. Yes, you can never abandon antibiotics until you took the whole course. Otherwise, some bacteria will survive and be resistant to antibiotics. You still need slime or something. I think I have some I found some borax. I want to say that I found some borax. Look, Beevr's bin right there. Shh. Did I find some borax somewhere? Quartz. Maybe that was the white currant. You died here. Nice. Hey, thanks for reminding me, game, that I died there. Appreciate that. Dude, did I not? I swear I ran across some borax. Well, we do know... Do I know where limestone is at? Oh, no. Am I about to have an issue? I don't have any limestone or borax. Are we about to have to go on an adventure in the middle of winter? No. I sound like Darth Vader. No. Dude, no way. I have bauxite right there. No. No, this is bad, Chad. This is bad. Borax is more available. It's not as quick to prepare the hides in. I heard sheep are tough to raise because they're sickly and require lots of med. Really? Why is it so hard to finish the antibiotic, though? Lol, I always seem to give up on the last pill. That's what I'm saying, Weeder. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I as soon as I feel good, I stop taking it. I'm like, whatever. I marked a dead fox. What a genius. I bet that body might still be there, actually. I don't know. It is hard. I honestly just thought it didn't matter, so I was like not that worried about it, you know, but whatever. Also, I found some more cassiterite bits, which is insane. You also cannot take antibiotics without prescription because if you take it randomly, you have a chance to spawn bacteria that'll be resistant to everything. What? Bacteria is terrifying. Bacteria is terrifying. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like the idea of just dying to microorganisms that are inside of my body. That makes me angry, you know? Because what are you supposed to do about that? You can't, like, punch them or anything. You know? If a meteor is coming down, you could be like, screw you, meteor, and you give it the bird. But with bacteria and stuff, it's just a slow, invisible, painful death. Swallowing is a pain. I agree with that. Especially if you get a liquid pill and then you decide to chew it instead. It makes it a little bit harder. A little sip of water there, so dang it. Lime, water, or borax. So we really need to go on an adventure to find borax. Oh, this is bad. What are the chances? There's a ruin there. What are the chances we could find? Have I been to that ruin? Surely I've been to that ruin. Chat, what do you think the best odds for me to go find lime, water, or I guess lime or borax somewhere? I guess looking for a lime biome would probably be the best bet, but I've explored such a great distance and not really found a whole lot. I feel like I'm seeing a lot of granite. I'm thinking possibly that way. Or maybe this way may not be a terrible idea. We might have to go on a little van. Borax is not that rare, is it not? I've always been told it just comes back way worse. Interesting. I guess we'll just try. I mean, we have no choice. We have to just travel around and look. Oh no, not in the middle of winter. Okay, before we go, let me make a coat. Before we go off on a grand adventure. Get ourselves prepped up. And you shouldn't take antibiotics when you have a virus because antibiotics do not heal a virus. Only immune system can fight viruses. That's why we have vaccines. W immune system. That is a good differentiation, though. I never thought about that. There were successful trials of using bacteriophages, a bacteria-hunting virus that doesn't interact with humans, to kill antibiotic-resistant bacteria a while back. That is kind of sick. I like that. Hunting them down? Get after it, bacteriophages. That's insane that we can just, like, do things, you know what I mean? What geniuses are out there creating that? Currently playing The Long Dark, and I'm dying already on the Is that game hard? It's a hard game. That's it. The amount of things that humans can do, like the potentials that we can do is just, it's just I don't even know. Obviously, I'm not one of the capably born individuals. Is that how you would say it? In that department, at least, when it comes to science. In the name of science. What about digging down for limestone? Is it lime sedentary? I believe it is. I think you're right. I'm scared, though, that if I dig down, I'll waste all my pick. I guess I could. It's not a crazy take. Oh, man. That's so unfortunate. I totally forgot about that part of the process. Hopefully we can find some in abundance. That isn't a crazy thing to do, though, Wiener. Totally forgot about that. Let me put some of this stuff up and get a couple bowls. Let's make our fur coat. That's the most important thing. Although I don't know that we have enough. I don't think I made enough pelts. Oh no, okay. I've got medium sized pelt. Okay, good. Good. Right there. Thank you. We're gonna be a wee bit chilly. Gonna be a chilly guy. Oh, where'd my stuff go? There you go. Put this coat on, guy. There you go. You look much warmer and snuggier. There you go, young lad. Fresh for a good amount of days. Okay. Do we have enough? We don't have enough fur. We actually might have enough for, what do you call it? Fur gloves as well. Yeah, it just takes, oh no, it takes 2 medium. Dang it. So close. So close. Let's place that back down and we'll get another medium going. We'll get another schmedium going as we're out on our adventure. I do need a fat piece, though. Actually, I might need more than one for a medium. I don't think I do, but I think it's just one. Yes, just one. All right, and let that cure as we're out and about. Hello? Thank you. Perfecciones. Bacteria must give up resistance to either bacteriophages or antibiotics. We can trap bacteria in a catch-22. Okay, so I shouldn't be worried about that is what you're saying. Vaccines are a strain of the viruses that are either not harmful or dead. I can't remember which one it is. Or going in a cave may be better. I think going in a cave is a good idea. Let me grab a couple meals. Or let me grab a pot. Yeah, let me grab a pot. And then I have a bowl with me, and then we should be good to go. We should have most of the things we'll need to survive, at least for a little distance out. Got some poultices as well to keep us alive. That should be good. We're going to try and preserve as much hunger as we can as we go along. But that should, everything considered, should be a decent strat. Check the white pickaxe. Spot says borax is white. I thought that might be the case as well. See, we found borax Sunday on the other world. Native silver. Native silver. Oh, that's so unfortunate. We'll just go looking around. It's completely fine. What is this? A green one over here. Olivine. Okay. All right. Can I just get out of my house, dude? You guys are spawn camping me just constantly. There's been so many. I swear in winter, it just gets worse and worse every time. Vaccines have safe for human viruses with keys that certain bad for human viruses spawn to get into cells. So the immune... Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm out, dude. I don't want any part. There's a bow torn down there. There's a bow torn down there and the shivers chasing me. I just know it. Excuse me, I'm gone. See ya. I'm gone. Don't want any part of that apocalyptic nonsense going on, those eldritch horrors. Learns to recognize them without actual danger and be ready when real virus hits. Bacteriophages are Earth's second greatest killers, second to us. Wow. I think malachite only spawns in limestone, so if you have malachite reading, you have limestone. I haven't found any malachite, unfortunately. No reading. Well, I guess I could check. Maybe I have run into some of it. Horrid, rusty, gurgling noises. What's up, mushrooms? Yes. I've been getting spammed with those tonight. I don't know. I swear that during nighttime in the wintertime, you get more drifter spawns and more rift spawns. I don't know. Just a hunch. No evidence, just a straight up hunch. Did I bring a bowl? I did. It's in my front inventory. Okay. Out on an adventure we go. Out to look for... Let's look for... We can look for some... any malachite readings. Bismuth. Emerald. I did find a lot of malachite in my TFC playthrough. The other, what was it? Was it yesterday? I was doing my TFC playthrough. I was doing some recording for that. And it took me so long. I never found any cassiterite, and it took me so long until I finally found bismuth. And oh my god, I kid you not, I think I spent 3 hours looking. It's worse than this game, looking for any sort of thing to get bronze. I was just like, oh, by the way, I guess I could do this. Malachite. Oh, I don't see malachite down here. Oh. Oh, okay. Not a choice, huh? Oh, whoops, not peridotite. Give me everything. Give me everything tonight. I don't think I've had any malachite readings, unfortunately. A lot of emerald readings, though. Okay, I guess we'll keep looking. We'll keep wandering on. You could just use the filter tab on the top right. Like, I feel like I didn't see. Oh, well, I just pressed every button but M. What is wrong with me? Emerald period. Is it just like not a choice? I guess, is it just not a choice, or is it under a different name? Beevr, just go to the pop down, see if you have it. Oh, I guess, so if I haven't discovered it, then it doesn't pop up. Okay. How long have you been playing on this server? I think on this world, I have 56 hours. I think I have 56 hours on this world, so we've not been going too long. But we are going away. As soon as spring hits, I want to start doing a lot of building. But right now, I'm just kind of in that progression phase. I've got iron tools. I want to get some leather working, and then when spring hits, we'll have a bunch of flax so we can make a windmill. But I really, shocker, I want to build a castle. But with, you know what, also something that I was pondering, once again, we'll see how many times we can use ponder this stream. But I was also thinking, let me just get rid of all these waypoints and everything. I was kind of I was like, what's a word? What's another word? I want to do some world building in this world using this Terra Tag mod, and then also building different areas around. Since this is my forever world, I'd like to build some different towns and cities, and then I want to like label the in-between areas and then label the cities as, you know, whatever city it is. And then I want to let you guys help me name it as well. Oh, I just threw my little oil lamp. So that's something that I want to do. But first we gotta get all our stuff done. I got big plans, very long-term plans. So it's gonna take us a little bit of time to get there. Green tree frog noises. I'm not even gonna try and recreate that. I'm sorry that you guys had to even hear that. That was terrible. That was terrible. That was just awful. That was just awful. Absolutely terrible, terrible. What was the thing that I was gonna get into? Would you guys do a flip? Do a flip! Joshua, do a flip! I wish I could do a flip. The best thing I can do, emotes, is wave. /emote wave. BBP, yeah, that's better. That's more accurate. Oh, okay. All right. Was not expecting that. That came out of nowhere. Thank you. Thank you. Love that for me. I was thinking about this question. This is a question I saw posed somewhere. Would y'all rather live in creative mode or hardcore mode only? If you had to pick between the two, you could only live in one, creative mode or hardcore mode, for the rest of your life. You are stuck to living in one. Which one would you live in? It's a tough question. And we're talking like, let's do Minecraft creative mode or hardcore mode. Because if in hardcore mode, Jesus. In hardcore mode in Minecraft, if you die, it's done. It's over. But then if you're in creative mode, you just live forever. You can build infinitely. But the question becomes, if you live forever, if everything is infinite, then is there even... This is actually creative because that's what I grew up on. Like a loim? What? Like what, Joshua? The question becomes, and this is a creative 100%, I'm scared. This is a creative because that's what I grew up on. No hardcore. Nobody had there. Unin would pick hardcore. I just know it. Unin, would you pick hardcore? You strike me as a hardcore individual. Straight up hard life. Creative in Minecraft, hardcore in Vintage Story. All right, good night. I'm gonna go play Bone Lab. All right, see you later, Caper. Good night to you. Thanks for coming in, Caper. Thanks for giving me a tour. I'm already freezing a little bit to death, which is not good. That's no bueno. But hopefully the further we go south, it'll warm up a little bit, maybe? We are living in hardcore mode. That is true. We've already done. Both, I do both, or good night, or I run to that. what I was gonna say was this question I've kind of thought about a little bit before. Hardcore, everyone would want to die eventually. Everyone, you think so? Everyone want to die eventually. This is something that oh, whoops. Trying to heal myself instead of pick up this copper. I don't even know why I'm picking up copper at this point. I just can't help my greedy little paws. Just my hands outstretched towards the copper. I've thought about this question before because sometimes I think about I'm about to get a little philosophical here. Brace yourself. Brace yourself. Not that I'm about to drop knowledge or anything, just speaking out loud here. But I thought about this idea that thinking about between, nah, bro, you guys are crazy. I don't have a death wish. I've been thinking about the finite and the infinite at times, you know, because I think at times you wish like things would live forever. You know, you wish like your dog would live forever. You wish your cat would live forever. But it almost, sometimes if I think about it, if you could live forever and everything lasted forever, then it almost would take the meaning out of it. You know, the fact that things are finite is what makes them meaningful, you know? Because if you just have like an infinitesimal amount of everything, then I think it's the privation of things is what gives entities or experiences meaning. So it's like a necessary evil in some sense, you know what I mean? As much as we don't want to die or we don't want people that we love to die, if it didn't happen, then life wouldn't mean as much, or you wouldn't even care about life at all, you know? It's an interesting conundrum to kind of think about. It almost takes me back to like, I don't believe in like, I don't know if like yin and yang is a religion or like a philosophical worldview, but the yin and yang, every time I think about things, the yin and yang makes more and more sense, you know? Not having to preemptively grieve everything I'll ever care about would be nice, though. That is true. Yeah. Yeah, you can't not go without that, unfortunately. You become as apathetic as the elves in Brienne. Yeah, you just become completely indifferent to life. Like, I will say not having to endure the suffering and stuff would be cool, but at the same time, you know, oh God, there's a ginormous bear. Please don't spot me. Please, please. Oh, he almost spotted me. Did you see that? Woo! That was almost bad. That was almost bad. We do need to start ourselves a little campfire at some point. We'll freeze to death. Start getting mad, making noises. I'm about to start making musical instrument noises. I don't know. Food for the brain, possibly. Food for the brain. You ever do any philosophical thinking? Anytime you get an uncomfortable thought, you just reach for the phone. Is it so? This is okay. Yeah, this is the castle that I've already been to. Okay, was there extra firewood that I left over here? Possibly that can help me start a fire. I wouldn't think so. I think I took it all. It's like, yes, give me my grubby. Ah, that's unfortunate. Okay, whatever. Not that big of a deal. Oh, whoa! I left a bunch of stuff in here. Hold on, firewood in here. I left a bunch of stuff in here. Whoopsies. Whoopsie poopsie. Couple carpets. Okay. I'm just silly. Apparently, I'm just silly. Thank you. Let me get some grass. Should start warming up a little bit, I hope. There we go. Finite is necessary in a limited space. With the presence of omnipotence comes interest in infinity. I like that. I like that. Why would you hug your mom if you know both you and her will never die? Yeah. And that's the thing. Like, it's so tough though, because at the same time, the suffering and the thought, or at least, and the reality of a person in your life dying is so tough that you even question if it's worth the good times, you know? The real question of life is, do the good times outweigh the bad times? Like, do the good experiences outweigh the bad experience? That's really, really the question of life. Is it even worth it, you know? Oh, God. If Spider dropping poems on us. Draw that poem, Spider, you need to make a little poem book. You need to make a little poem book and put it together. I think that would be sick. I do think a world that's never known grief or death... I do think a world that's never known grief or death would have less depth and breadth of emotion and art, though. But then again, I don't know what new forms of art would exist in such a world. That's the thing. Would art even exist in a world like that? Kind of an equal trade-off, probably. I do wonder. I do wonder. I err on the side that the suffering is worth the good times. Sorry to get all depressing on you guys. Just a philosophical thought. The philosophical thought of the day. You know, maybe should we have that, chat? Should we have a little therapy philosophical talk every stream, just once every stream, once upon a time. Little food for thought. While you sleep at night, I could not sleep. I could not sleep for anything last night, which is very unfortunate. Are you ever tired before bed and then get right into bed and you're not tired anymore? That drives me nuts, dude. Why do you got to be like this, guy? Stay tired. Stay tired, guy. I think it's because I took that little nappy nap before. It was that Sunday. I can't remember. A poem good, Beevr. The answer should always be yes. It's all in how you handle the cards you're dealt, in my opinion. I agree. It is what you do. It's all on you, really. There's really no way to quantify it or tally it all up, but I tend to assume that existing is preferable to non-existence. You guys are spitting right now. I love it. Oh, art would 100% cause art. Just the soul of it would be very different. Maybe new form of pain would be the mental one, the pain of finding purpose and meaning in life. That's not it. That's actually not wild. Does it matter? Suffering makes dancing more impressive. I mean, infinite life would cause art. Darkness is the absence of light, and cold is the absence of heat. Evil is the absence of good. You don't know one without the existence of the other. And that's why yin and yang, to me, is so, like, profound. I don't know. That may be, like, an elementary type of discovery to make when you come up across yin and yang, that everything has its opposite. But when you just think about when things are bad, you know, when you're having a bad time, or you're having a bad day, they're inevitable. They're absolutely inevitable, and they're also necessary. The bad times are also necessary. That's kind of what is so... You have to almost take a step back and have an eye about it, you know? And perceive it. And think about it. And just realize that this too shall pass, they say. All right, we'll continue southward, by the way. Hopefully warm back up a little bit. Thank you. Exactly, and imagine the bonsai shaping scene. Yeah, I don't know. Forage, please give me food. Oh, give me fire clay? No, blue clay, yes. Oh, fire clay, let's go. All right, I'm going to make a little campfire to warm ourselves up. A little campfire to warm ourselves up real quick. Thank you very much. Oh, I didn't bring a torch. Crud. I can, however, make a fire starter. That'll be fine. That'll do. Good gracious, yeah, humanity would seriously have a huge control over the natural world more today now that I think about it. It's gonna get scary if you start thinking about it too much. Might get a little spooky if you start thinking about it a little too much. It's the thing, you gotta be careful when you dwell on things, you know? Gotta be careful when you dwell on some things. And that's where they say, look long enough into the void and the void looks back into you. Ooh. I don't want the void looking at me. I don't want the void looking at me, please. If there is no suffering, you can't have happiness. If all you know is joy, do you know what joy is? Kind of like if a fish knows what water is. Also, people would naturally cause conflict with each other. Infinite life and lack of death could lead to other issues. Pain would still exist. Would pain still exist? I guess technically, if you were infinite, then it's not the case that you couldn't still experience pain and stuff like that, I suppose. But I don't know. I was going to say, would the pain even matter to you? But at the same time, like, pain is such a strong thing that it's like surely it could not matter to you, right? There's no way it could not matter to you. Even if you were to live forever, even if you were infinite, you were immortal, but you could still experience pain, you would still feel that very hard. You wouldn't be able to just be passive or indifferent to it, you know? Pain is it's so strong and real. Imagine all the criminals or people shoved into solitary spaces as punishment. How would that affect an immortal? That's what I'm saying. Would they even be indifferent to it? Would they even care? It'd just be like, whatever, dude. I don't care. Big whoop. Read my poem while you warm up? I'll have to read it. I will have to read it. You said it was good, Spider? This is worth a read. And let's say you cannot die. Harm could still be inflicted on a person. Yikes. Yeah. God, yeah, prison would be even more torturous than it already is. I don't know. Some of these people in prison be living lavish lifestyles. I don't know if you see some of these prisons, but they got TVs and they got all the books and stuff. I'm like, what the heck? These people are living large, dude. What in the world? What are we talking about? They're living amazing, living swimmingly. They have freaking, they're trading things with each other. I'm like, they're living a better life than I am. What are we talking about? Just get fed every day? Have a TV, just hanging out, reading books, watching TV, no job, no job. What am I doing with my life? I don't know. Not doing that, obviously. Okay, well, I think that will do it for tonight, everyone. Criminal at large, not criminal living at large. Guess so? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the exact way to put it. Criminal living at large. Yeah, not American prisons. Have you ever seen those videos of those prisoners getting pissed when they're bailed out? I haven't. I could understand why, though. Some of them are able to FaceTime family. See, like, that's insane. What prisons are allowing that? Is that a whole wall mirror? It is. It is monstrous. It's not by choice, okay? It's not by choice. Also, I don't know who that guy is back there. Just some guy. Just some guy. I don't know. I told him to get out, but he keeps sitting there and copying everything I do. All right. See? Keeps doing it. I don't know where the deal is. But anyways, that'll do it for tonight, y'all. For those that are new, we stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. Same time as tonight, 6 to 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. I appreciate you guys coming out and hanging out with me. Great it. Appreciate it. Very wonderful. Very wonderful time. Trying to think if there's anything else. I don't think there's anything else I need to talk about beforehand. But, okie dokie, this was nice just chilling. Yeah, thank you guys for coming in and hanging out with me and talking. I'll see you guys Thursday. Until then, I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful week. And we will see you on Thursday, hopefully. Thanks for your time. Best of the business. Thank you, Stress. Yeah, I briefly want to mention, I appreciate all you guys' support about kind of the topic I went over at the beginning of the stream. I do greatly appreciate that. So thank you, Stressed. Thank you for that. I really do. It really means a lot to me. I love doing this. So, as always, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate you guys. And I hope to see you next time.